Yes, people, and welcome back to an incredible episode of SDS. Guys, this is an all-star lineup today. I'm not even going to waste any time. Listen, like the video, subscribe. We're on the road to 500K.
I'm chilling today, man.
There is energy in this room right now. As you can see today, I am your host. Sitting next to me, we have a man. He's got his feet up. Energies are high. Warrants were being put out last night. His name is Lias Boozy.
It's a blessing to be here today.
Come this way first. Come this way.
Let's all
Sitting across from me,
Yes.
we have the biggest hater you have ever seen. The greatest villain in SDS history.
History.
It's Liban LD. And sitting next to you, we have the second best Fuad on this podcast. We have Fuzi, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm so happy you're here today.
You know, actually,
If you carried on 5 more seconds, I might have joined you.
I've never ever been happier to see you. Honestly, I'm overjoyed to see you right now.
How are you?
Overjoyed.
How are you, Fu?
Confusion.
Confusion.
Yeah, I've never been in this predicament, bro.
Interesting.
Yes, you have.
2014, like 4 games in a row. I've never this is you lot know what I'm feeling.
Nah, hold on.
You guys know.
listen.
Where's the camera?
You guys know.
This first ALS challenge to Liverpool Football Club. If you can win one game in October, one game, I'll donate £5,000 out of the SDS budget to any charity of your choice. No wins in October.
4 losses on the bounce. And back-to-back wins for you boys.
Hey, little bit of an unfamiliar feeling.
You know, get me going back.
And
going back.
But listen, I feel like this is obviously going to be the game we start with. There's a reason why we have this cast in here today. Where do we want to begin? Do we want to start with United praise?
I mean, there's a lot of places we can start with. There's a lot of places.
Like, I feel like we have a buffet today.
We do.
What do we want? Some collard greens, some mashed potato,
Yams.
some mac and cheese, a turkey leg.
You can't eat. You can't eat. You're not allowed to eat.
Yeah, starve.
You've had enough.
This is what's I can't believe this. You know that this is like you man are happy. This is football. This is just a sport. You man are like there's more to life than just like trying to cuss each other over men dictating your feelings.
Okay.
Is this what you've come down to? Let me know, because if that's what you lot have come down to, we can't be friends. Like we see the world differently.
Okay.
We need to have to.
No. You made a fair point. You're right.
We can't let guys dictate your feelings or how you feel, your emotions.
Yeah.
We're human.
Yeah.
There's real life issues out in the real world.
But as a father,
you're taking.
But as a father,
as a
father, though, you left your kids at home to go watch your team lose.
I did, and that was a mistake. But it's good to learn from your mistakes.
As a father.
Stop this. I'm not gonna go there.
As a
I'm a
father.
person. I can learn from my mistakes. I can learn from my mistakes, but like,
Stop this.
you know what? We needed to lose 4 games in a row for me to see the world in a different view. We had to shift,
these losses.
We had to shift the paradigm.
Okay.
Because it made me deep. These two are excited because of what happened in a 24-hour span, just what happened in 90 minutes. You two are mad excited. Just last week, I remember you and Stars having a conversation.
Last week? It wasn't last week.
30 plus, by the way, him and Stars having a conversation. They ain't got 1 degree between them, but they're talking about going halves on a mortgage. You don't laugh as well.
I'm not 30 plus and I have a degree. Don't
Let me finish what I've got to say. Wait.
I have to.
No.
This guy on
No.
Yo, you're spiraling, bro.
Him.
You're the only person with no degree on the team.
Nah. This one here. He doesn't know, but the dating world is not what it used to be a couple of years back, you know. He has to now tell females, I live with 4 guys and we argue about the bunk bed. Forfeit. We have to do forfeits.
What's
of
he
who
on
gets
about?
the top bunk.
No, what's he on
This
about?
is the rule. Like, this is what we need to. No, this is what we need to discuss. This is the real life
can I
world,
be honest
not
with you?
football. Talking about
no.
these things.
It's
It's the real life world.
We are not gonna let you deviate
No,
today.
hold on. Fair enough.
I've got a wife and kid, and you want to talk to me about men kicking the ball around?
You left him.
You left him at home. And
traveled
I'm
5
learning
hours.
from my mistake. I'm learning. That's what
Hold
makes
on,
me
hold
a
on.
man.
He travelled to the other Liverpool game when they lost. Was it Crystal Palace? You went to Crystal
Maybe
Palace
it's you.
game?
Maybe it's you.
You went to which other
Maybe
game?
it is.
You went to the Atletico Madrid game as well, right?
I did, but we won.
You did win that one. So you've been going frequently. So you
And guess what? He's got how many games so far this year? And he hasn't seen one Isak goal in the flesh.
Oh no!
I guess so.
Eritrea.
Shut up, man. He's Swedish.
What if I told you he's taking an Eritrea flag with him every time he's
That
gone
shit
up?
ain't. He ain't gonna go wave that shit one single time, bro.
Times away with it once. That's crazy, bro.
That shit is neatly folded.
You know what it is? When
He's gonna be on this pod soon, bro. Save him a spot.
I saw that
Save him a
tweet.
spot.
Hey, listen.
Isak, hey.
Where's Isak? Hey, we got a shout for you. SDS FC.
No.
There's a shout waiting for you. Wild card. The morning he started soon.
The person that done that tweet.
Nah.
That made me die.
That was fair. That was a good
I'm
one.
sorry, I said fair. I said that is fair. Well, like, that's elite. I had to laugh. That was the funny tweet.
But you know he's not starting over for Livy right now, though. Let's call it what it is. He's not starting over for
No,
Livy.
I don't think he
way.
does. I don't think.
There's no way.
Kaz, there's Kaz.
No, but
Kaz is back as well.
There's
But to be fair,
Mauro this
to
year.
be fair, I mean, Isak does have experience in coming to title winners and completely ruining it. So he might come to us.
No, okay. So now that we've done this,
Oh.
it's time to. We have to talk about the game. Now that we've done this,
We do.
I'd love to hear you talk about the game. Go
Let
on.
me talk about.
Tactically break down the game.
First of all, like what I'm feeling now, you've all felt it with SDSFC last season. It's the truth. You've all felt this pain. 4 games. No, I'm lying. And what happened to SDSFC? We won the whole baller league. So you guys know what I'm talking about here. So yesterday, the Man United game, I'm not lying. Beforehand, I think I spoke to Lias on FaceTime at Anfield. I said to him, we're gonna smoke you. Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I had a feeling that we're gonna pump these guys. And he told me it's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be.
Yeah, I told him. I said these games never go the way you think they are, right? Like even when we lost 7-0, bro, people forget we went into that game as favorites. We went into that game the form team in the league. The last 2 times we went there, everyone thought we were gonna get smoked. We drew after the last 2 times.
Yeah.
So I thought this game, okay, we might not win. I'm not gonna say we're gonna win the game, but don't be coming here expecting United to get crashed out 6-0. It's not gonna happen.
That's what he said. I laughed at him, Wallah.
Yeah, well,
I said,
you're not
this
laughing
guy
now.
is so stupid. He's telling me it's going to be a draw, a 1-0 win, 2. I was thinking, what's this guy talking about? Have you not seen my superstar team?
Have you seen your superstar team?
I have seen my superstar
Well, clearly
team.
you haven't. But 3 games in a row coming to this team.
No. I've
watched
seen
them.
I know, but I've watched them as well. But it's like,
No, but you're
I'm
not.
still.
You're not.
I know,
You're not watching. That's what I'm saying.
say it.
You're not.
let him go.
You're not watching though. Put the glasses on.
No,
You
I have to put my glasses on to speak now because I feel like that's when man them take me serious because they're not taking me serious right now.
So what did you think about Liverpool's 3-1-2 press?
So, I've seen my team, and I'm still waiting on them to click. That's what I'm holding on to right now. No, let's be honest.
Okay.
That's what I'm holding on to right now, and I thought it's gonna be this game because as I told you lot on, I think it was Friday, I've watched the training videos. Look at the atmosphere. Look at the finishing. Look at this. We've clicked now. Arnie starts smiling. We've clicked. So I was waiting for that, and I said it's gonna be this game. This
I
United
watched
game.
the training clips. You remember that? He said in the chat. I watched the training clips.
I did say that.
We're watching it in the other studio.
Yeah, you're down bad.
Yeah.
That wasn't me. Who's
The
that?
man that were watching it in the other room
See,
the other day.
we got Mandem watching the training clip because it's lit. But I said it's gonna happen this game. Yeah. So you know me, you never walk alone. Vlogging, got my camera out, singing it, getting excited, and I forgot. I need to clean my glasses. They're steamy. I need to clean it. Wallahi, no word of a lie. Cleaning. And Mbeumo was celebrating. I'm like, what? I look that way. I see McAllister on the floor.
Yeah.
I said, then I look up. It says goal. But no one's making sounds. It's just my United fans. Of course.
How
many seconds was it?
It was like a minute.
Basically a minute.
Bro,
Just
I'm
over a minute.
cleaning my glasses.
Yeah.
I didn't see the goal. I'm thinking, what the hell is happening? I didn't see the goal. McAllister's on the floor. Virgil shouting at the referee. I'm confused now. But I'm seeing Mbeumo celebrating and a man them come towards him celebrating. I'm thinking, am I watching? Is this really happening? Are we... because I've come to the conclusion when we're 1-0 down, we've lost the game mentally. Like I can't see us. We're not that team of Jurgen Klopp where we're 1-0 down. Doesn't matter.
To be fair, you came back against Newcastle. You came back against Bournemouth.
They weren't 1-0 done. Any of those games,
No, none of them games were up.
You had to come back to get a result in those
but
games.
we was never down. It's a draw.
They were drawing.
We was never
they
down.
Were scoring,
So
they were winning. They conceded.
Yeah.
You're saying like we're actually 1-0
so
down.
Bournemouth, Newcastle is we're winning 2-0, but then we conceded 2 more goals.
Yeah.
And then we win the game. I have faith in that. Southampton, Carabao Cup, we did that. I have faith. When we're 1-0 down, the first time it happened against Palace, I had faith still. But I said, it's different now. I've scored 2 goals and try to win the game. But it didn't happen. Cool. Chelsea, 1-0 down. Didn't happen. And then I just come to that conclusion. If we're 1-0 down, mentally we're
Why
done.
do you think that is, though? Is that because of how Slot has set up the team with these new players?
I think maybe,
Or
yeah,
do you-
of course.
I know you said, obviously, players haven't clicked. But there's certain players like... Obviously, you lot did a little preview
Oh,
as well.
yes.
You was talking about GOAT conversations. And a man who you obviously had...
100. They need to...
Salah, since he signed that new contract.
The
completely
senior
invisible,
players, it's
bro.
not
Be
just
out for
Salah.
them, man.
For me, it's not just Salah. I feel like the senior
No,
players...
but I'm talking about Salah
Yeah.
in particular because I feel like everybody's talking about Slot, everybody's talking about the new players, and he scored what was the percentage of like goals and assists he had last year? I think it was like 60%.
At one point, it was like
There was
75.
so much on him last year. The fact that he can go off the boil for like 7-8 games and it's not really almost like being discussed. I think he should be in discussion to be dropped, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
It's at the point now where it's like, yo, nothing is really clicking in this team. Someone like Ekitike, who's on form, is now being
Chiesa.
sacrificed to get Isaac his fitness up.
And you know, that's the problem, Fuad, right? Last year, what made Slot so great for this team, I thought, is how he managed the squad, right? When this guy needs to come in, when Diaz needs to start leading the
Gakpo,
line,
yeah.
he'll be the one. He's not an actual striker, but that's what suits the team.
Yeah.
Sometimes Gravenger should be in there to solve its slice. Sometimes Curtis Jones will come in.
Yeah.
Everything is for the benefit of the team. Only Salah is really being put above, like, he's the individual that's going to win us games. Everyone else is working for the team. This year, man, like, how you can drop Ekitike for this game with the form that he's in because Isaac is the big name striker, or Chiesa is going to sit out because Gakpo's the big... I feel like Slot's gone away from everything that made Liverpool successful last season to basically now try and what's the word? Appease to the bigger name players, and it's completely flopping in their face.
But I think he has tried to revert back because the midfield, he went back to the midfield. He dropped Wirtz, which I thought, I was like...
But it's not just the midfield, bro. You have a front 3 right now. None of these guys press. Honestly, Gakpo and Salah never track back.
And
Isaac is so out of not out of shape in terms of like he's fat, but like as a professional footballer right now, he's miles off it right now, bro, in terms of fitness.
And that's the difference between Arnie Slot of last season and this season. Last season, the players were there before Slot. They knew how to get the best out of Salah. How to get the best
he was
out of
just
these
riding
people.
Klopp's
I'm
coattails.
not saying that. I'm saying it was a lot easier. Now it's a bunch of new... I haven't witnessed...
No, but in a game like this, I feel like Liverpool actually created chances.
Yeah.
I feel like you lot hit the post.
No,
however many
we
times.
hit the post.
So the coach's game plan, they had most of the possession.
I think it's
you lot
structural.
were you lot were good on the counter threat. You
Yeah.
lot were still a threat throughout the game.
Yeah.
But I felt like in terms of game plan, it was the right one. Players just weren't taking their
I don't
chances.
think it was the
I
right
think
one.
it's
I don't think it
deeper,
was the right
though.
one because
I
there's
think
two sides of the game, and
Yeah.
I think that's Carragher said that on the first game of the season to Arne Slot. He says, "For me, the way you guys are playing, look, you're the coach, but I think this is way too open. It feels like we're watching a basketball game."
Defensively,
And I
yeah.
think that's another thing with Liverpool this year. It's like they're ignoring one half of the game. So yeah. Going forward, look at the weapons they have. At one point, Arne Slot had them lined up 4-2-4.
Yeah.
Wirtz and Jones in midfield. Gakpo, Ekitike, Isaac, Salah. So of course they're going to create chances. But I'm sorry, there's two sides to the game.
Yeah.
And already, what's his name? Kirkez and Bradley. We'll talk about them because, boy, they look
They have
shaky at
to,
the moment.
yeah.
But anytime Man United want anything on the other end, sure, Liverpool are creating chances. United could have scored a few goals yesterday as well, too. This is a Man United team that we've been slating for the last year and a half now.
I
So
think,
they allowed United way too much time and space in terms of getting forward, getting numbers, overloading either wing. They did the same thing against Chelsea. Crystal Palace, it could have been 3 or 4-0 before they even got back into that
first
game.
half.
So right now, they are creating chances because look at the names that they have on the pitch. But the other side of the game, they are completely neglecting at the moment.
I can hear that, especially I think in terms of defensively. I think regardless from Robbo and Trent, what you've had over the last couple of years, replacing that, you're always going to have a drop off. But I don't think the magnitude of Kirkes coming in was expected at this level. I think people expected better. I think Conor Bradley was always going to at some point realize that he's not at that level, in my opinion, to really.
I think
be
he's
Liverpool's
deep. I
starting
think
right
he's
back.
deeper than this.
Soboslai filled that role for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It looked like he might have been a fix, but then You've got Wirtz obviously not hitting form.
Yeah.
I think it's
weird.
deep.
It's deeper, bro. It's deeper. I think. Obviously, we talked about Salah's form. I think Salah's form is a repercussion of what's happening in terms of the team structure. I think if you look at Liverpool's starting 11, they've obviously got the pressure of Wirtz coming in for big money. They've got the pressure of Isak for coming for big money. You want to get them in the squad, but then you look at
fiery,
but you look at the lineup, bro. For example, Frimpong, he came on yesterday, came on as a right winger.
Yeah.
They put Szoboszlai as the right back. That's, for me, that's alarming.
I'm not gonna lie. I think
that's-
that might be a signing.
yeah.
I know we're only a month and a half in.
Yeah.
I might be ready to write that signing off. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Frimpong.
No,
I'm never
bro.
after a month and a half
Yeah.
ready to. With Frimpong, I think
Yeah.
Liverpool. Honestly, they might even be looking at themselves saying, "This ain't it."
This ain't it. No,
Because
it's
he's not. Like, I think what they bought him for already, bro. Like you said, if you're bringing on a right back that you spent 30 million pounds on to come on as a right winger, and you're sending your midfielder out to right back, and there's been games where Frimpong has been fit and Szoboszlai still playing at right back.
Yeah.
That might be a signing I'm ready to say.
a diamond and
yeah,
diamond.
you
bro,
write
it's
it
not.
off.
No, I clocked yesterday. It's looking very, very spooky for Frimpong. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But then no one's
it's
really claimed that
but
right back spot
This
as
is
well.
the thing, and I think that because there's no consistency in terms of that position. Bear in mind, Salah's been used to having Trent behind him for how many years?
Yeah.
And then you got someone like Trent, obviously. Yes, everyone questions his defensive ability, but because he's able to compensate that with his creativity and the crosses and provide the assist that he has, you kind of overlook it because he's able to bring things forward, especially for someone like Salah.
Yeah.
Now, Salah's got this situation where every week he doesn't know who's playing behind him. One time it's Conor Bradley, one time it's Szoboszlai, then it's Frimpong. It's like, I don't know. I'm not saying that I'm giving him excuses, but I don't know if that inconsistency is having an impact on his performances.
Yeah.
Then you also have Kirkus on the other side, bro, who I'll be real, he's the one that surprised me a lot because playing for Bournemouth, bro, last season.
Yeah.
No one would have predicted him to have the fall up. that he's
Everyone's
having right now.
projecting him for this type of
Yeah.
move.
And you look at him and Conor Bradley, generally, bro, I don't think there's a difference between them two right now this season.
Between who? Kirk has.
Conor Bradley and Kirkus.
You see what Gary Neville said yesterday.
Yeah.
Gary Neville said that right now he's defending like a 10-year-old.
He is.
He's
He
playing
is,
like, he
bro.
said he's playing like a 10-year-old.
That's insane.
And the thing with Kirk is though, you talk about players being used wrong. I think there's a part of me that almost feels a little bad for him as well too. Not saying that he's playing bad because of that. He's also
Yeah.
just playing bad flat out. They never pass him the ball.
Yeah.
If you guys notice,
In
I
build-up.
almost feel like Van Dijk doesn't trust him whatsoever. He made so many underlaps as well too for Gakpo. Gakpo didn't pass him the ball one single time.
Yeah.
I think there's a lack of trust on that side of the pitch as well too with
Yeah.
Kirkez. At the moment, he looks a million miles off left.
You see that, yeah? I think it's a tactical thing as well with us because not only him, I feel like our forwards are not getting the ball. Isak's not receiving the ball. We can't say, Isak's been playing dead. He's not receiving the ball.
He got a chance one-on-one against Lamine
Isak-
yesterday.
One-on-one.
One-on-one,
That's what we're screaming.
that's
Is
what
there
the
other
that's what the best center forwards in the world
is there,
do.
Is there other sitters that he's missing?
Oh, hold
We
on,
know
hold
what-
on.
we
No,
know what he's
no,
capable of. Number one,
You bought the guy for 150 million pounds and you're saying, oh, one-on-one. Yes, bury that. What the hell? This
You're
is
talking
now
about, you're talking about one chance. You're not talking about he's always having one-on-ones and missing. That's a separate issue.
It doesn't
I
matter,
can talk
bro.
about.
It
But if you're
doesn't
gonna
matter.
talk
When
to me about
when
one,
you get your chance, you take it, bro. When you spend that much money on that kind of player, if that's Haaland and he misses that chance, you're getting onto him. Mbappe misses that chance, you're getting onto him.
Okay, I can't
welcome
get-
to the
I've seen-
territory. No,
he's
welcome,
not receiving the ball.
Welcome
quick
to the
enough.
territory, bro.
I can't get. He's not receiving the ball. Well, I've seen it with my own eyes.
Bro, he was
bro.
receiving the ball.
He's
Maguire
not-
just had him in
no,
jail
he's not
yesterday. Yes, he
receiving
did.
it. He's not receiving it, bro.
Maguire just had him in jail
He's
yesterday.
not. No, he's never. He's not receiving the ball. When Wirtz comes in, he has to go deep and to collect the ball.
Yeah.
He has to go deep. And
That's 'cause
collect
you guys
the
have no
ball.
build-up.
He shouldn't be. That's what I'm
You have
saying.
no build-up.
For me, it's a tack. We're playing so slow. Our keeper, this keeper is so, with Allison. It's so different. Gets the ball. It's quick to the point. It's so quick. Teams are confused. What's going to happen?
You should have saved them.
And everyone running. Nothing's happened. It's so slow. I feel like we need to, at this point of time, we need to have a best 11. I don't care what we say. We
no,
need
but
to.
that's where you're going
you
wrong.
need your
That's
best
where I feel
11.
like Liverpool are going wrong.
Find it. Stop doing all of these
I
things.
think, I think well, that's where you're going wrong. I think Liverpool
Mixing
are
the-
trying. Yeah, I think
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
I
Like,
think
at
Because
this
of the
point-
summer you've had,
Yeah,
you
that's
have
what-
to mix it in.
Yeah.
But
Now-
I can't. No,
we-
but
we-
you're saying find your best 11. I think that's what Klopp is. Sorry, not
we,
Klopp.
we don't know
What
what
he's trying to do.
We don't know our best 11.
But I'm sorry.
Do you know how mad that is?
What, there's things that Slot's doing now that almost like counteract that line of thinking.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I
I'm
was
sorry.
gonna say.
At
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
point, Ekitike is your 9.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yes.
right
Top
now,
goal-
I agree with
you
that.
gotta-
That's
you
what I
gotta-
said. He needs to start. Him
that-
without being our top goal scorer.
Is like, for me now,
he
I'm
has
not-
to
for
start.
me, names guaranteed on the team sheet.
Chiesa,
disappeared yesterday.
Chiesa should be playing more. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
Chiesa's
gonna come
been-
to this,
my
yeah.
point
And this is why I'm saying
there's
that.
players.
That's what I'm talking
but
about.
my
When
point,
it comes to finding your best
Curtis
11.
Jones for me at the moment should be
Has to
playing
start
over
over
McAllister.
McAllister. Yes, has to
100%.
start.
So for me, they're like this is why I'm saying Slot has gone away from everything that, in my opinion, made him successful last year because now I feel like he's trying to suit the needs of the big players and
Yeah.
the big names that
Yeah.
he feels he has
Find
to play.
your
because
best
Isak's
11
100%.
and use it.
Bro,
Stop doing this
at
swapping
this point,
stuff,
you've lost
changing.
4 games in a row.
Yeah.
There's no more time to bed Isak in
No,
or
100%,
bed
bro.
Verts in or hope Salah rediscovers his form. You got to win games now, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, one more loss and we can write this title off.
No,
I'm sorry,
100%.
one more loss and this title is out of Liverpool.
No, but you
It's
don't-
to the
you
point-
don't-
I'm not
you
even
reckon?
thinking.
yeah, bro. If it was one more,
yeah,
bro. I'm
one
sorry.
game,
This is
it's
not
spooky,
this
bro.
Arsenal team. I'm sorry now is not a team.
4
If you,
points off.
if you go 7 points behind Arsenal at this point of the season, look, anything can happen. But you're pushing it now, bro. Honestly, you're pushing
We're
it.
only 8 games into the season, though.
This is how.
still
This is
feel-
how.
You know
this
there
is
has
how-
never been a Premier League team that has lost 3 games in a row in the Premier League and then even made the top 4. At some point, when a team starts
that's some
showing
big
you,
stats.
at some point, when a team
love
starts showing you who they are, you have to take it. You can't just say, eventually these guys are gonna click, or eventually. At some point, you gotta start believing them, bro.
Yeah.
It needs to change quick.
Yeah.
One more loss,
No,
and
I
I think
agree.
I might be ready to say, look, this might be not. It might just not be their year.
Yeah.
Tactically, as I
I'm
said,
with you.
bro,
I'm
tactically,
with you on that as well. I think he's trying to, what do you call it, accommodate players
and that's why I
based
said-
on obviously the summer activity that they've had, rather than players that are actually in form. And I think
Who are
that's
the
what's
players
killing.
in form? Let me ask you that.
Ekitike, Chiesa's on form. In my opinion, I think Soboslai should be playing in midfield. He should not be touching
McAllister
right
has to
back.
be dropped.
McAllister has to be dropped.
He's another
Curtis
one.
Jones should be getting some more
He
minutes.
needs
I
to
think
start.
he's been better this season than McAllister.
So you would have a midfield 3 of Jones,
I'm saying you got
Szoboszlai.
Jones
And Gravenberch.
and Gravenberch. That can work.
As of right now, I
as of
would-
right now, that could work. But
That's-
what I'm saying is you got to play the players that are currently in form. But also to add to that as well, when we look at the attackers that they have now at their disposal, bro, they've got. Remember, they had Jota, they had Nunes, they had Diaz. These are guys that even off the ball, they're working hard. So even if they're not getting you the goals, they're providing something. You know, like for example, yesterday, bro, I saw moments where Ahmad was the last man with the ball. I saw moments where Luke Shaw was the last man with the ball. If that was Liverpool last year, they get hounded.
Yeah.
But
And that's what you were saying, the lack of press.
Bro, I'll
It's
tell
the
you, I'll
lack
tell
of
you what.
press,
Last
bro.
year there was
It's the
only
lack
there
of-
was only one player really on Liverpool that never pressed, and that was Salah.
Yeah.
Because first of all, you can get away with one player not
And
pressing.
Szoboszlai
Right?
helped him
And
out.
yeah, Szoboszlai did the work of 2 players, but also Salah gave you 29 goals or whatever, 18 assists. By all means, bro, if you're giving those numbers, don't press. Go stay up high. We can afford to live like that because we know you're going to give us something on the other
Yeah.
end. Now, when Salah's not giving you those numbers, I'm sorry, you're basically playing a man down in possession and out of possession.
yeah.
And then when you combine that with 2 other players not pressing, bro, it's impossible.
Yeah, 100%.
When last year when you have Diaz, I'm sorry, I kept saying it last year. Yes, he misses a lot of chances. Yes, he's frustrating. But his role in that team is underrated. Because when you have a guy who's willing to run his socks off, chasing players, running back and tracking his men, that's invaluable for a squad
Yeah.
looking to build the unit.
100%.
Nunez as well too, frustrating.
Yeah.
But bro, that guy works, man. And
Yeah,
that's why
yeah.
I think Salah was very insistent on, yo, don't diss the guys who are leaving because they helped us win a title. I
Yeah.
think people were too excited to basically celebrate the sales of Diaz because you got 70 million.
Yeah.
Bro, you got 70 million because he's a useful player, bro.
Yeah,
He's not a
yeah,
scrub.
100%.
So yeah.
And then you add the whole Vert situation because, bro, having first of all hooking off your most expensive signing and the most expensive signing in Premier League history, to hook him off at 60th minute is a problem, and then to have the second most expensive player coming off the bench,
Yeah.
it just looks messy.
I feel like the
that
Verts
club
dropping
right
was
now.
needed though for performances. And to be fair, when he came on, I thought he was decent.
I think Verts was decent against
was,
Yeah,
he
it's
was.
decent, but the thing is, these you know what it is.
You know why?
The
'Cause Curtis
expectation.
Jones was there. You don't need to drop deep when Curtis Jones there. He'll get you ball to feet. No one's doing that to Wirtz. No one's doing that to Isak. We're not receiving that like that, bro. These men want it to feet. I hate the fact when there's no Jones and Wirtz has to go deep to collect the ball. For me, all his qualities, it's going to be. It's not going to be in use.
Yeah, but
Liverpool have no build up. Last year,
it's slow. It's
last
slow.
year, it felt like
It's
the
messy.
build up
It's
was
messy.
just
It's so
Trent
messy
or
right now.
Gravenberch just being the most press resistant player on the
Yeah,
planet.
that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
sorry. That's this year they're feeling it.
We need to
massively,
find
bro. They can't get the
tactics,
ball up the
And we
pitch.
need to find it fast, bro. Because right now, the identity, the philosophy, I couldn't tell you what it is.
No,
Just
it's-
before we move on
yeah.
to United, your next couple fixtures, you got Frankfurt away, Ekitike's old team, Brentford, Palace, Villa, and then Madrid.
Madrid
And
and then
City.
City after them.
And City after.
tough fixtures.
On the
It's
form they're
tough,
on right
bro.
now, they could generally lose every single game.
I
But
swear to you, bro.
Like it's that
They're
spooky.
so vulnerable
They're so
defensively.
vulnerable right
we
now.
are, but you see me, yeah.
Lincoln Palace again in
And-
the cup is hilarious.
This one, something annoyed me yesterday. I was at Anfield yesterday, and I can hear people say slot out and sell Salah. And I was thinking to myself, we win 4 games in a row. Well, you're screaming we're the best team in the world. You're screaming that. But now because we lost 4, you're screaming this man out, get rid of this one. But we were screaming out of the 3 players last season, who were the top 2 names to renew the contract? What every fan saying? Out of 3 players, Trent, Salah and Virgil.
Yeah, but you guys are also
we're screaming 2
man.
man.
Also the same fan base who were saying, "Oh, Trent was a liability last year. Oh, he's gonna regret leaving us." And now all of a sudden, you guys are crying for Trent back again. So this is just who you guys are, bro. You guys got way too flip floppy, bro.
It's way big. No,
it's way
you're
too
flip floppy.
Not at
We're
all,
not
bro.
flip floppy.
Not at
None
all.
of us
Not at all.
Have I changed tune in saying that we're not fighting for?
You still believe you're winning the title?
I don't think we're gonna win it.
Don't you dare utter those words. I don't think we are. You sat here in the preview episode
Yeah.
talking about 90+ points.
Yeah.
You're going to win it 20+
I
clear.
was.
So don't now do...
I was, but now I can. Now, as I said, I'm on a different path journey. I'm on a different journey. I'm on a different life journey. I'm seeing life differently. I can say now, I don't think...
Yeah, bro.
He ain't done shit.
Step
Step
back,
back, bro.
Huh?
Don't do that, bro.
You need to stop waffling.
Honestly.
It's the truth, though.
Hey.
I'm seeing life from a different
No.
bird's eye view,
You
bro.
can't do the humble
I
thing
am.
anymore.
No,
You
it's
can't.
not humble. It's,
Yeah, you can't try to do
it's,
that.
it's
Oh.
real life. It's
No,
like
'cause-
life, bro.
No.
Listen to Bob Proctor.
No,
Listen
no.
to these man. Understand what I mean. Yeah, like listen.
He's getting... Oi, he's talking about a TV show character. You know,
Who's that? Who's Bob? Because you're not doing your research.
who's Bob
You're not
Proctor?
gonna know who these type of man are.
That's from a TV show.
It's not. Well, it's not. This is what I'm trying to say.
From Power.
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, the lawyer.
This is exactly why I said you.
Is it the lawyer?
This is why I said
another power
Yeah,
reference.
it's not him.
I hate this guy,
Well,
man.
is that his name? Is that his name?
Everyday
Google.
power, bro.
This is what I'm trying to say. Google who these people are. This is why I said on the outside world, you stars, you're gonna struggle. You need to understand you're 30+. You man are gonna struggle in the real life.
You're also 30+.
No, 30
Yeah, but
plus.
I'm seeing things.
What did you say? 37-year-old still getting back.
37 years
That's
old,
all,
call yourself
bro.
Fuizzi, bro.
Fuizzi.
That's what
Your name
you
is
lot-
Fuad
Your name is
Fade.
Fuad. You are Fuad. You're not.
We ain't the same. We ain't the same.
No, but
We're
he's
the
Fuad
same.
Fade, though.
We're the same, my brother.
Fuad Fade.
Fade.
Yeah.
That's what we're calling him.
Fuad Fade.
No.
Okay, cool. See, now I lost my train of thought. Where were we?
We
Train
will
of
move
thought,
on
you
to
don't have
Man
Now,
United.
where were we?
The train has decoursed.
Yeah, because
We will
I need to
land-
get back on that train. No, I was going to say something
Yours is not a
important.
trade, though.
No, I was going to say something
Yours is
important.
not a trade, yours is a
Who
bike.
was we talking about?
Bike
How-
and
well,
Bob
like, you
Proctor's
lot
not from
threw me off.
Power, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No, Bob Proctor.
Who is he? Who is
Is that
he?
Proctor, huh? He's a Canadian author. Well, he was, excuse me.
This is what I'm trying to say. Rest in peace, my brother.
yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
He said, you want to know a quote he had?
Who's that?
You know, you want to know?
Listen to the quote.
That's Joe Proctor.
I say
You want to know the quote?
I know that's what the guy was
Hold
thinking
on.
about.
You want to hear the quote? You want to hear the
I know what
quote?
he's thinking about.
Hey, you are the only problem you will ever have, and you are the only solution. He's basically saying you're the problem.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, because this is what I'm trying
No,
to
no,
say.
but you're the problem.
No, but
Not
I
you.
might be, but I've realized in life, yeah, you have 2 lives in life.
What?
Yeah, your second one starts when you realize you only have one. See, this is what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying.
I swear to you, I wanted to do that, but I'm not close.
I think every person wants to
person at home
do
is
that.
thanking you
guys,
right now.
no, it's because
Stop using the chat for Levi.
You're not
Come
in
on, man.
tune.
Don't
You're
use
not
the
in tune. This is why I say you're gonna struggle. You're gonna struggle. It's good. Real life is gonna hit you. You guys are not in
Hit me
tune.
for what?
But anyway, back
What is he
to
talking about, bro?
Back to the game.
Back
Let's move
to
on
the
to
The reason
Manchester
Salah has a
United
10%
now.
dribble success rate is because of Bob Proctor.
No,
Seriously,
yeah,
man.
that's what it
again,
is, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Be in tune, fam.
Be in
Boys,
tune with
Aye,
what?
listen,
You
but-
left the kids at home. Stop telling me what to be in tune, man. I like it. They were crying for
They
milk.
ask him, where's
They
Daddy?
were crying for milk.
He's
Daddy,
over there watching
and
Isaac
he's there
stumble over
leaving
his
it.
first
Come on,
touch.
man.
Joker.
You left there for Isaac, and Isaac's letting you down. That's crazy, man.
that's
Bro, I
insane.
know at the end of the game.
That's crazy,
Isaac living a little Eritrean flag. Shut up, man.
He didn't even
Seriously.
acknowledge. He didn't even acknowledge.
You need to
Tell you
stop
from
going
Sweden,
Afro
bro.
from now.
Shall I be honest though, you man? Yeah, this isn't a crisis. As you man want it to be a crisis.
It is a crisis.
It's not a
You
crisis.
guys spent 500 million pounds in the summer, bro.
It's a dip.
You know what the
Just
first...
like
Alright,
Bitcoin.
cool.
Bitcoin goes down, but when it goes up, it's breaking records.
Okay.
That's what we're going through right now.
Okay,
It's
you know-
not a crisis.
You guys are not
It's
Bitcoin. You
alright,
guys are
man,
fucking
wait.
tiger. What's that tiger shit,
No,
bro?
it's not a crisis.
Tiger.
Bit tiger, bro. Ain't
It's not a
Bitcoin, bro.
crisis because I'm
You're a
looking
bit
at
tiger, bro.
I'm looking at
What's
the
that
team.
shit Trajisto was trying to sell on
Oh,
Twitter,
you know what
bro?
the first
That's
sign?
what you guys
You know what the first sign? You know what the first sign of...
Bitcoin.
I'm looking at this
Hey,
team.
do you know what the first sign of a crisis is? Is denial. That's the first sign.
Yeah, bro.
By the way,
It's denial,
none
bro.
of us uttered the word
crisis.
crisis, alluded to it,
No,
and
no,
said
because I
anything.
know what you are
No, we never
thinking.
said, we never said
You
that.
know
What
what?
that is? That's
This is
paranoia.
what, no,
That's
it's not paranoia because
you've
these men are
spent
happy.
5
Like, listen.
hours traveling down, and you've been talking to yourself, thinking,
What
what,
am I
are
gonna say?
Leah's going to say?
Yeah,
to me?
yeah.
Yeah.
What is Lee Man going to say to me?
Yeah.
No,
Do you know
no,
what?
no.
Sharky, I'm going to wind him up.
Yeah.
I'm going to send him down the life route.
Oh, Sharky ain't even on the table.
Sharky ain't even on the table, bro.
No, it's
Don't
not.
worry.
It's not like. But
It's okay.
It opened four.
No, you know
four
what it is?
losses
I've
on
been
the
on the
disconnect
bounce.
four situations. Open my eyes to life.
It's time to reflect.
I've been
It's time to
reflecting a lot.
reset.
Oh yeah, well I've been
Reflect.
reflecting
No, you
life
and review.
and that.
You
But
haven't slept well. I could tell.
I haven't slept. No,
You
I
haven't
haven't
slept-
slept well.
yeah,
Of
yeah,
course,
you
I
haven't
agree with
slept
that.
well,
Yeah,
and-
because you've been where I've been.
Yeah.
You've been where I've been.
I've
But
been
your
there.
thing was deep. Yours was a crisis. Mine isn't a crisis, yeah? Let me tell you what it is. Because I look at this group of players. World-class players. Honestly, world-class players.
We used to say that when we had Ericsson and
Slot,
Casemiro.
please, just go
playing and-
interchain around, get them to click.
Yeah.
Find the best 11, make it happen. Figure out a tactic where we can kill off teams because this is a squad that can. I'm looking at it can. We haven't, but it can.
At least we used
You
to say
got
that.
it.
We used to say that.
No,
Remember
no,
when we
no,
had
it's
Hoyland,
like,
please,
Rashford,
figure it out.
Figure it out. We used to. we were
please,
there.
just find your
we were
system.
there.
No,
We
no,
were there.
Speaking of, managers.
Yes.
I mean, your managers won back-to-back games
Yes, for the first time.
Is this,
Alhamdulillah.
Hold on.
You shouldn't be
No.
Say
Continue the
the
round of
no,
applause.
say those words again.
Manchester United have won back-to-back games. Let me
Alhamdulillah.
add some more onto that. That is the first.
Look, this is a man's behavior, you know. 2 back-to-back games. 2 games. 2 games back-to-back the first time. Don't do that. Well, I don't scream like, look. This is why I say real life is going to come and punch him in the face. 2 games, 2 back-to-back games for the first time.
Can we?
By the way,
This
by the
is
way,
how
by the
we're
way, by the
gonna
way, by the way,
behave.
stat for you. This is the first United win at Anfield since 2016 as well. 9 years.
Almost
9
a decade,
years.
man. We waited a long time for this.
Yeah, you can celebrate that. There's no issue with celebrating with.
We waited a long time for that. Still,
Wow.
There's no
Talk to me,
issue with
'cause
celebrating
I
with
feel
that.
like with United as well, there's so many
so many places.
areas you can
Yeah.
go.
Bro,
100%.
I've been watching this club since 06.
Mm-hmm.
06, 07 was my first season. I've watched my team win at Old Trafford 7 times. Don't say damn. You've been watching since 1972, bro. So young. This guy saw Beckenbauer versus Cruyff 1974, bro. Ozzy Ardiles, bro.
Beckham era.
Hey, tell us about Premier League era. Tell us about Ozzy Ardiles, Unc. Come on, bro.
Sir Alex Ferguson, Aberdeen will tell you what
We're running back 1965. Coming for that episode. Me and Emenia, we're running a
Bro,
two-man
I've
set.
been watching this football club since 06, 07. I've watched United win at Anfield 7 times, bro. 7 times. I can't
Really
even reach
handful.
2 hands,
Yeah.
bro.
It's crazy.
7 times.
Nah,
Honestly.
it's a stadium we always
I
struggle.
can remember every goal,
Why did you say
bro.
I can't reach 2 hands? You can.
No, like I said,
I can't fill up.
Yeah, I can't fill up 2 hands.
hands,
Bro,
How many games
I,
you won?
I remember every
Yeah.
single goal because we haven't even done that, bro. Like I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
remember Mata, the 2 goals. I can remember O'Shea, the like.
Rio.
So to win like this, bro, oh my god, it means more. Like obviously we wanted 2 wins on the draw anyways. That's like a miracle for us. But to do it at Anfield, to do it against Liverpool, I don't care what kind of form they're in, man.
Yeah.
That is one
That
of
you
my-
could, I can agree with you. You can take that. You can take
don't
that.
even- shut
it's
up.
Liverpool.
This guy's-
it's
it's
take
just-
that.
yeah.
But the
Well,
2
like,
wins, I go, like you just, like you got access to corn now because you put your ID in. Don't celebrate like that.
Whoa.
Don't celebrate like that.
Yeah,
Because
you
guys,
said
no. Because now it's being shameless. Because you guys are being shameless. Let me
We're
join
just
the club.
talking about our win.
No, I don't care about the
wait,
win.
wait,
Because you
wait.
guys are forgetting we still got this. We still got this.
Wait,
When this clicks,
We haven't seen
when this
that.
clicks, is that not yet? You haven't seen it yet. But when you do see it, it's a problem. It's gonna be a problem. Just wait for the click to happen. Just wait for the click to happen. It's going to click soon. I know for a fact. I have faith in Arne Slot.
Yeah,
He's gonna look at this.
we're talking about United. Why are we talking about?
I hate your club.
Okay,
You've
Bob
made me
Proctor
sick.
hype, bro. Bob Proctor hype. You didn't read Brock's top.
No,
You had 25 minutes to tell us about your faith in Arne Slot. And we listened.
No, you never
time
let
to
me.
land now.
You never let me land with Arne Slot.
All you did was land.
You never let me.
All you did was land.
You never let me land.
and you just did not
You
land the
never
plane.
let me land at Slot.
You had a whole lady around the
That's
goal.
where I was. Now I remember.
There was too much
Now I
KG.
remember.
There was too much KG.
Hey.
There was too much KG on the
This is
plane.
when I remembered now.
Overload on the plane.
I was talking
Whole time
about
it's one
a
person.
certain fan base that I've heard
No, you was
scream
not.
certain things.
Leah's was talking about which is United result. And you interrupted
She's
it.
interrupted
Started
for
talking
no
about Arne
reason. You
Slot
know you're-
and talking about your insecurities and paranoia.
He's spiraling, bro.
He is literally a representation of his club. Ancelotti. You see how much Ancelotti was tweaking in the press conference this week? This is what he was doing. He was behaving like he's behaving right now.
You remember when
just
you
tweaking?
remember after Drake, like the whole Kendrick Drake thing happened, his first concert appearance, or his first party appearance, he came with the baggy eyes and stuff like that. Like he went to war. Drake, that's you right now, bro.
When Drake dropped
He's saying that
that with PND. When he dropped that PND,
That's
we
got
be
nothing
not.
to do with the beef.
What did we do in Qatar? When he dropped, who's calling that shit? He came back.
What did he come back
He
and do?
came back and he was top. We're all screaming. Not Like Us ain't even a banger no more. When's the last time you heard Not Like Us? When's the last time you heard Not Like Us? This is what's. If you're calling me crazy,
When's the last time you saw Isaac do this?
when's the last? When we do, it's gonna be non-stop.
When we do.
Question.
I mean, we're Miami turning up your another night. That's
go
what
ahead,
I'm
sing it,
saying.
sing it.
That's what we're
Sing it,
screaming
sing it,
now.
sing the lyrics, sing
That's
the
us. I'm not gonna do that because you got something to do. I know you.
no.
I know. Well, I know you. I know
sing
you
it.
like this.
No,
The Bad and Few show.
let's sing
I know
it.
everything.
Alright,
I know
sing
you,
it.
my brother.
Okay, just sing it.
You was my co-host.
where is that,
Okay,
by the
sing
way?
it.
Until that shit,
Where is
it
that?
got liquidated.
No.
It got liquidated.
It got liquidated.
They were having. I'm breaking the news.
They told me.
It got liquidated.
It got liquidated.
Leave outside his own YouTube channel. He's
liquidated.
like,
Listen, I'm gonna defend bro. I'm Beyonce. He's Kelly Rowland.
You know what? It got liquidated. When Sharky heard him and Stars go half on the line back to butt gal, he said, "Yeah, you can't do
United?
You can't do the bad."
You see what he's trying to do? He's just trying to deflect.
Bro, he's trying to
He's just
deflect,
trying to do
bro.
everything.
Let's bring the conversation
You were
back,
sick.
shall we?
You were
Let's bring
sick.
it back to the game.
Tweaking. You lost your mind.
He's spiraling.
You're
Maybe I have. Like,
you're
I just want to
losing
get.
it,
Let's
bro.
get this done and over with so I can watch the Jurgen Klopp interview, please. Stephen Barlow, I need to watch that.
So not spend
So
time with the
let-
kids,
let-
rather watch.
I'll watch it with them.
Just keep neglecting.
But it's calm, bro. Anyway,
Your kids wanna watch football right now.
Can we talk
Go,
about
Dan, you want to
Let's
talk
talk
about
about
John
Man
O'Shea and
United. Let's
the
talk
man
about
there?
Man
Go on, do your
First back-to-back wins for Amarim. Is this now a turning point for you lot? Like, genuinely, I know there's been so many moments where you think,
This is where we have to slow down. We need to slow down.
is it?
Slow down.
Yeah?
I don't think it's a turning point just yet.
Because it's a first win in 9 years.
And I
Good win as
I
well.
think every Manchester United fan deserves to celebrate this week. I think this week is euphoria. Enjoy the week, celebrate, relax, enjoy the Champions League midweek.
Yeah.
No stress. But the real test is going to be Brighton at home. That's where we will see
You laugh when he's
really and truly. Am I lying? Am I lying though, Elias?
You're spot on, bro.
Because at the ultimately, bro,
Completely agree.
what have we seen this season though? This Man United team, especially Ruben Amorim's Man United, inconsistency. 1 week we're good, 1 week we're shit. You know, you've seen that throughout the season. You saw the performance against Arsenal, then the performance against Fulham, then against Grimsby, then against Burnley, then against Sunderland, and now do you know what I mean? There's not been a pattern of consistent performances and results. So, of course, amazing big statement against Liverpool, big win, and I do have to give Ruben Amorim credit because I think his in-game management against Liverpool was top tier. I think him recognizing Casemiro was tired and got a booking, and he sort of realized that that's a risky one. Ahmad was on a yellow. He said, I'm going to take him off as well. And then I felt like the other subs that he made was crucial to us closing off the game. I think Dougall coming on. I felt like Ugarte for that last 30 minutes did well. I think as a unit yesterday, I think it was the first time this season for me as a collective, as a team, we looked really in tune. From the goalkeeper all the way up to Cunha up top and Buemo. I felt like everyone really put in a shift yesterday. I think Bruno slightly dropped off in the second half. I think he started making a bit more mistakes.
Yeah.
I think
For like 10 minutes, I was worried. I can't lie.
And then
Yeah.
Cunha
pulled
also
up with
became
the
a bit.
assist.
And I feel like Cunha, I think he's got Mayman syndrome. I think he starts to get a bit greedy.
What
and-
can I say of this though?
Yeah.
I think the first half of Cunha, I thought he was like the odd man out, to be honest.
Yeah.
With you. I didn't think he was great. He was almost like playing as a center forward yesterday.
Yeah.
I think once Sesko came on and he became more of like a left-sided player,
Yes.
I actually thought Cunha the last 30 minutes was one of our best players, bro.
No, he
I think
was.
Cunha towards the end of the game, bro, he got us out of pressure so
But
many times.
decision making though, Elias, I feel like he
Sure,
was too
of course.
greedy,
But
too
my
greedy.
point is, he came up big for us in those last 30
Yeah,
minutes, bro. Not because when you're playing at Anfield and you're defending a lead or you're trying to stay in the game, eventually that crowd starts to rile up.
Yeah.
You need guys who can get on the ball and just stay calm and get you out of moments. You don't want guys who don't want the ball. You don't want guys who treat the ball like a bomb. With him, he gets the ball. He wants to get on it. He's
Yeah.
happy to take players on. He's happy to get us up the pitch. His decision making needs to improve for sure.
Yeah.
But I think the last 30 minutes, Cunha was huge for
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
bro. But to back up your point about we need to stay calm. Let's see what they do next game. I'll give you an example. We beat City last year 2-1 at the Etihad. Remember that game?
Yes.
was a huge game,
Nah,
right?
I might go.
We didn't win our next 5 games.
There you go.
Lost, draw.
See?
So it's a great game. It's a great result. And I think it could be a turning point for Amorim.
Yeah.
But we need to build off this result. And that's the problem with Ruben Amorim's tenure so far. Yes, there's been good moments, right? We beat Arsenal in the FA Cup as well too, right? We had that big game against Lyon. But we have always failed to capitalize on those moments. And that's not being pessimistic, that's me being realistic. If you can now build off that result and we can start to see this more often, we play Brighton at home.
Yeah.
We should look to win that game and put in a good performance. If we do that, all of a sudden now I can start believing in something.
Yeah.
But this whole idea that you believe on just hypotheticals and
No.
you have to earn that time as well.
Yeah.
But this is a big win. Don't take anything away from Amorim. This is a huge win because many managers have tried coming to Anfield and failed doing it. And I know they're in a rough spot, but that's not an easy place to go.
And when I say like, is it just a kind of moment where a manager can really look at and say, you know, even if there were players that were 50-50, they could get on board. This can be a kind of moment that we look back on. And I think as you're fair to question kind of the inconsistencies, but is it just like a starting point for even this season if it's a reset?
The thing is, I don't think it's a matter of whether the players are on board or not. I always felt like one thing with Amorim, I don't think it's that players are against him. I've never felt that players were against him. I just think that players question the system and there's a confidence issue with the system. But slowly with time, I think when you're improving the quality of players that you have, you might see moments like we've seen this season where certain games they show their quality.
Don't get it twisted too, though.
But,
This is not the same way he's
It's not,
played
it's
all
not,
season.
it's not,
And I
it's
think
not.
that's the thing. People
Yeah.
keep talking about the system as the formation.
Yeah.
I keep saying the formation is just how the players line up on the pitch.
Yeah.
Most teams these days, if you watch them, they build up in a 3.
Yeah.
Right? So us playing 3-4-3 or 3-4-2-1, every team in the
That's-
league now,
yeah,
if you
yeah.
look at them in build up, they got
Yeah.
3 at the back.
Yeah.
So it's not the formation per se, but it's the way you deploy the
Yeah.
formation. The way we deploy our 3-4-2-1 is completely different to the way Glasner does.
Yeah.
If you look at this game, even the way we played out of possession, we defended in what was it, like a 5-4-1.
Yeah.
Normally we don't defend like that. It's a
Yeah.
completely different way of playing. So I give him a lot of credit for actually adapting to the way he knew Arne Slot was going to. He maybe took a leaf out of Maresca's book as well too. And that's what you have to do in the Premier League. You can't have the arrogance to go into every single game and say we're gonna play this way and nothing you can do to change us. So I give him a lot of credit for yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I said. The in-game management was excellent. I feel like.
No, first, a couple individuals I want to touch on. Harry Maguire obviously came up big with the goal.
Yeah.
What do you lot kind of make of that moment? It feels
Incredible,
like he's almost. I saw you kind of touch and put a clip out on your Instagram. Do you want to not even maybe regurgitate it, but
I think he's earned. I think he's. Look, there's no definition for these words, right? So you could disagree, you could agree, but when you talk about like the hierarchy of your football club, you got like the icons, right? For you guys, Dalglish, Gerrard, or whatever. For us, you're talking Rooney, you're talking Bobby Charlton, you're talking those guys. Then maybe legends, right? For us, who's a legend at Man United? Like Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah.
And then I think you have like cult heroes. Like, and I don't even think to earn cult hero status, you have to be like an amazing player. You kind of earn that through moments and how a cult. You're a hero for the cult. So Diego Forlan scored two goals at Anfield in 2002-03. Forlan was a flop for
Like
us, right?
Chicharito, cult hero.
But let me talk Forlan in particular, because it's similar to Maguire. Forlan was relatively a flop at United. Good player elsewhere, but didn't do anything at United to be memorable. But those 2 goals at Anfield, we sing that song, Diego Forlan made the Scousers cry. It's over 20 years later.
Yeah.
He is a cult hero at Man United. If he ever comes back to Man United, the fans are going to clap him, bro.
Yeah.
I think Maguire has potentially earned now that kind of status. First of all, scoring at Anfield a winner is always big. But he's got a lot of big moments for us, bro.
Semi-final last
I
year.
mean, that goal against Leon, like, I know we didn't end up winning the Europa League. That's a huge moment.
Yeah.
So I actually think, and I give him a lot of credit too, because,
hero for you got.
No?
bro,
That sounds mad to me.
You want to know
with the context.
Can
of
you
what
name
he
me?
said.
Hold on.
It's not
This
bad.
guy's
I
childish.
saw
Because he's got
Liverpool's
they got Divock already as a cult hero.
Yeah, exactly. That's a cult hero.
Off the bench though.
That's a cult hero.
It's the same
Who
level
would
of
be your
impact.
who would be
It's the
your
same
cult hero?
impact.
It'd be the same thing though.
It's the
but
same
no.
impact.
Did you see?
Harry
Did
Maguire
you see their Liverpool Legends game against
A
Chelsea?
cult
the other
hero
day?
for
Who
them
was
would
playing
be
for them?
Brendan Johnson.
Come
now.
on, bro.
Yeah, but that was come
Could
on.
be a cult hero.
Of course he is.
because
He scored a
he
goal.
he
He
scored a
scored a
goal.
goal
in the European final
So
for us.
that would
Look
be
at the difference of cult heroes. That's what I'm saying. Look how we're comparing. You're comparing Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire,
Bro,
Harry
don't do
Maguire
that.
is a
Don't do
cult
that. Don't do that.
cult hero for
Don't
you.
do that. I was saying
If that's the
I was
case,
seeing Ryan Babel line up for Legends games for you guys, bro. Don't do
what
that.
does that mean?
Don't do that.
What does that mean?
Because you
no,
guys.
no. What does that mean?
Don't talk
He
to
lines
me
up
about
for
hero.
Ryan Babel's
Go check out
legend.
the
What does that
SDS
mean?
Ryan Babel interview.
I never once
Shout
said
out Ryan Babel. But
I
he's
never
not-
once
he's
said
not a
Ryan Babel was a
legend
cult
with
hero for Liverpool.
But he's plays in your legend matches.
What does that mean?
That he's a legend.
No, what does that mean?
Recognized as a legend.
that you guys
He
recognize him as a
plays.
cult hero.
He plays in LSC Legends, man. What does that mean? That's availability. Gerrard didn't play. It's
He has
availability.
played. He has played.
He
What the hell?
played before.
You're
He
missing the
played.
point
Yeah,
anyway.
so
You're
it's
missing
Carlos.
the point. You're trying to.
No, it's not. I just can't believe
You have
said-
30 minutes to talk about
You said
Liverpool.
Harry
I'm talking about-
Maguire.
yeah.
No, you are. I'm
Go ahead.
letting you talk.
Yes.
I'm letting you.
You're not
Why
letting
are
me
you
talk.
angry?
You're not letting me
Why
talk.
are you angry? I am letting you talk.
Look at
I'm
whose voice is raised right
You
now.
said to me you can agree or you could disagree. And I'm telling you, I'm disagreeing with
Okay,
your
I don't
with
care.
Harry
Can I
Maguire.
continue now?
We don't
Yeah,
care.
you
That's
make
the
it
thing.
continue.
We don't care
That's-
about your opinion.
That's
the
stupid.
thing.
Yeah,
But
don't-
that's
I'm
the
not
part.
here- you don't
That's the
have
part
to
you
care.
forgot.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
Harry
part you
Maguire's
forgot.
a co-hero.
But the part you
Harry Maguire.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me your
But you
co-hero.
say
The
high
guy
half,
used to
though.
kill him and now he's your
We say
co-hero.
high half,
Used to burn him.
Jersey
Used to
Dudek
kill him.
is a
Used to
Liverpool
kill him and he's
And
your
that's fine.
co-hero.
Jersey Dudek is a Liverpool cult hero.
But why is that? Why is that?
Because
Can you ask me why? Can you ask me
I don't
why?
need to ask you why. I know why.
Okay, so tell me.
He's a
Don't
cult hero
ask me,
because
tell
of a
me why.
huge moment that Liverpool fans will always remember.
And what
him
was
for.
that? What was that?
The penalty saves in the Champions League final.
Exactly. So now what? So what's Harry Maguire's one?
Scoring a
cool.
winner
Wait.
on Anfield, bro.
Can you name me Harry? Forget Liverpool Anfield, the one that
Yeah, he
just
can.
went.
He can.
Can you name me a past one?
Yes, he can.
Why you say?
Final last season in the versus Leon to get them to the Europa League final.
Did they win?
Yeah, they won.
It was a
Man United won the Europa League, yeah. So he's a
but it
co-hero
got them
now.
to the final to get it. It was a
Okay,
clutch goal
So
in a
clutch
game
goal
that
for
was
game.
going to extra time.
Clutch goal for game, not helping them win.
Hey,
Okay,
we might
that's
have
the
to
co-hero.
show
Now
Michael.
now I can't
Okay,
believe
I
this.
can't lie to you. Is there a way to switch his mic off?
This is
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
bull-
This is-
Liban,
this is-
if
Liban,
you
this
don't
might-
agree,
this might be
Liban,
the
you
first
deep
self-fulfilling
down
prophecy.
agree.
I agree with it.
Harry Maguire is a co-hero for Man United.
You know what's so funny about his
You're
logic as well, too,
Yeah.
bro? One of their biggest legends that they idolize never won the Premier League title. So don't ever talk to me about any Gerrard moment in the Premier League because he never won
Gerrard,
it.
the one that
No,
he took
no,
Liverpool through the
no,
mud,
no,
the one-
grabbing them
the one
like
where he
this,
slipped.
grabbing them,
No,
saying
no,
you
Liban,
can't
Liban,
with me.
Liban, Gerrard,
And he's not
Liban,
calling-
but he slipped, though.
Don't
Liban.
compare Gerrard's
Liban,
co-hero
based on his
to
based on
Harry Maguire's co-hero.
based on your stupid logic, you're talking
No.
about you have to win something. No, yes,
Yes,
You're-
yes.
based on your stupid logic, you have to win something for your moments to matter. So then don't ever talk about Gerrard's legacy in the Premier League. then.
Gerrard, okay, then okay. I can,
don't,
if you want me, if you want to go
What do
that
you do?
low,
What do
I
you
can
do?
go lower.
No, you
Gerrard
already
won
went
us the
before.
FA Cup in 06.
Okay, so he's an
by
FA Cup legend.
himself.
He's an FA Cup legend then.
By
Oh,
himself.
an FA Cup legend then.
By
There you
himself.
go.
So Ganacho-
So dumb that logic sounds.
No, you wanted to go lower. I'm gonna go lower.
I
I can meet you down there.
and Manu on the same level as Gerrard.
Who?
Ganacho and Manu. They scored the FA Cup
Based
final
on your
goals
dumb
for us.
logic.
What's-
You said
what's-
dumb
what
I'm
point
not
are you
saying
making?
you're Harry Maguire. I get it. You won yesterday.
Yes.
Harry Maguire scored a winner. But don't bug out. Don't lose your mind.
I'm not bugging out.
And say
He's not
he's
bugging
a
out.
cult hero.
I haven't bugged out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't lose
what
your
the
mind
hell?
and say he's a cult hero. He's not. You can't.
But definitions.
You're
are
stupid.
different to
Okay,
My
yeah.
cult
Okay,
hero
anyway, let me get back.
definition-
Can I get back to Harry Maguire, please?
Yes, please.
Yes, please,
They had a
bro.
good game, but cult hero, you guys are moving nuts now
Why do you care?
because it's stupid.
Talk about
Because it
it's
happened
very-
against him.
it's
Very
very
stupid.
You had
It
a
happened
chance to
against
talk
him.
about Van
It's
Dijk,
very
Konate, Kirkes, and now you want to come and interrupt
No,
our
no.
thing. Just shut
If
up,
I hear
man.
something stupid,
Shut
if
up.
I hear something stupid, I'm gonna respond because I like stupid.
If we
We
respond-
heard
if
you
we-
speak.
if-
Stupidity for 30 minutes.
if we
and
respond
let
to
you
you,
down.
yeah.
Then that's your problem. That sounds like a you problem.
Well, it's not like bro. It's like-
You should have reacted to that.
No,
then.
I didn't want
if
to.
I'm
I
hearing
didn't want
Harry
to.
Maguire,
I didn't want to go
co-hero,
tit for tat
I'm
with you.
sorry. If I'm hearing I can disagree to a statement, I'm gonna
Do
disagree.
you know what cult hero means?
And I'm gonna.
Do you know what cult
And
hero
literally,
means?
the words cult, the cult, you're a hero to the cult. So Man United
We're not,
fans,
yeah,
he's
we're
not a
not
hero to
saying
the
he's a
cult for the
legend. We're
moment.
just saying he's a cult
Bro.
hero.
I never said legend.
So
I know what-
So why are you
I-
picking up Gerrard?
If you do VAR, should we rewind the tape
I
and
brought
see
up
who
Gerrard.
barked Gerrard?
Okay, you did bring up
So then
Gerrard,
shut
to be
your
fair.
mouth then.
Okay, all right,
Shut your
all right,
mouth. Yeah, how
all
about
right.
you shut up and listen? How about you shut up and listen?
So can you tell me?
How about
listen,
you shut up
you're-
and
no,
listen?
hold on. You're arguing that Maguire's not a cult hero, but haven't given us one reason other than, Maguire. You think Maguire's a cult hero? You haven't explained why. Why is he not?
I've compared him to other cult heroes.
What other cult hero?
I've compared him to other cult heroes.
Who's the other cult
I've
hero?
just mentioned.
Go on.
Go. No, you
named-
haven't.
I put Derek Origi as a cult
No,
hero.
I mentioned Derek. I mentioned Origi.
Derek
No, the man is-
Derek.
I mentioned Derek. I mentioned Derek. So
Derek, the first player.
So what did he do? Hold on. What did he do?
That's the first player that
What
comes
did
into
he
my
do?
mind.
What was Origi known for?
Comes on.
Comes on. Listen, so
Comes on.
he's not a starter. He's somebody that comes on and does what?
Yeah, comes on
And does what?
changes the game.
No.
Scores the winner. Yeah,
Change the game and scores the
And
win.
I
He's
can
trying
name
to.
you
He's trying
moments.
to.
Is
He's
that,
trying
is
to.
that the same thing Lears was saying Maguire?
No, he never said the same thing Maguire does.
So what-
I said you can't compare the two because if I
By
talk
the way,
about
that
Origi,
Origi goal in 18-19 against Everton, right? The last minute goal.
Yeah.
It led to nothing. It led to nothing. You
so
didn't
what
win
about
you didn't win
okay?
No, you didn't win the Premier
You're
League.
talking about
You
that.
didn't win the Premier League.
What about the Barca game then?
no, but-
What about the Barca
Who
game?
is
The
he?
comeback.
Who is
What
he?
about the Barca game?
So that's the only thing
What
that made him a
about
cult hero.
What
Scoring
about the
a-
Barca game?
You,
Did he score the winner against these man in the Champions League
talking
final?
louder doesn't make your
Did he
point
score
right, bro.
against Tottenham in the Champions League
Talking-
final?
talking louder doesn't
This
make
is
your
what I'm
point
trying to
right.
say. It's
Bro,
two
you-
different things.
listen,
talking loud doesn't make your point
We're
right.
gonna have to agree to disagree here.
That's fine. We got
But
that 10
this
minutes
is,
ago,
but
bro.
the thing is, what you're not understanding is we're Manchester United fans. We're saying he's our cult hero. Why do you care so
Look
much?
how angry he got.
If we're
Look how
saying
angry
that
he
he's
got.
our
Because
cult
it's
hero.
very stupid. I don't want to try here. Harry Maguire is your cult hero.
But why do
Like,
you care
man
so much? I don't
he's a
understand
cult
why
hero,
he's going
bro.
so hard about something. You had 30 minutes this to tell us about Liverpool and why you think Liverpool are in the place that they're in right now.
Leave it. Liban, let me ask you something.
Yes,
away
please.
from Harry
Yes.
Maguire. Let me ask you lot about lemons.
Yes.
Back-to-back games now.
Oh my God, my goalkeeper.
And let's shift the energy a little
He's
bit.
done miracles on me.
Oh my goalkeeper.
He's done miracles on me.
I can't believe that's my life now. It's my life.
Hey, do you know how low the ball was for you lot?
He catches the ball and he makes saves. I can't believe
Yo, you know, can I say something, yeah?
God.
You know me with the goalkeepers,
Jenny, I
yeah?
can't believe my life. Well, it's changed. It's changed. It's changed.
I'm so
Listen,
You know me with the goalkeepers, yeah? I'm not the biggest fan of the goalkeepers, right? I feel like they play a different position. Honestly, I hate when goalkeepers get compared to outfield players. Like, oh, give goalkeeper. They play a different sport, bro. You know this guy, Sonny Lemons. He might have me reconsidering my stance on goalkeepers.
Listen.
Nah, he's changed my life, bro. Honestly,
I can't lie to you.
I've never looked at goalkeepers the same way. Honestly, this guy is unbelievable. And it's like, bro, he catches the ball and I feel safe,
Bro.
He makes me feel safe,
Listen,
bro.
listen.
Honestly, I feel like
It's aura.
His warm embrace.
It's aura.
I feel safe,
Nah,
bro.
it feels so
And
safe.
that's how it feels, bro.
You know what it is, yeah? Do you know what it is? The aura is different.
This is how babes feel. You get hung from the back.
No, I'm telling you right now, yeah. Now, listen, I'll tell you something. One thing I'll tell you, yeah. Yesterday's the first time I looked at a goalkeeper in my life. I said, aura.
Yeah.
There's aura there, man.
There was one
I
moment.
can't lie to you. There's you know what it is? Stuff like Gakpo's missing that. If it's Onana in goal, somehow it ricochets
No,
off
that ball-
someone.
that ball is swerving midair.
moving. Something's happening and that ball's going in the back of the net. The presence of elements is putting people off. Do you think Gakpo hit the post twice just because for no reason?
I guess Onana, bro. That shit is flying in, bro.
Elements, it's the aura. I'm telling you, bro. It's different. It's
You
different.
thought she was sweet this time, huh? You thought it was Bayern and Onana. You thought she was sweet. Shut up.
This
man.
is
Shut up. Seriously, shut up. Honestly,
This is what's
shut up.
getting you man excited. This is what
Next
gets you.
topic, bro.
This is where you. This is what.
All right, all I know
fallen.
is he's saving that Mbemo shot. That's
Yeah,
all I
he
know.
is, he is,
Yeah,
he is.
he
How
would've saved
the
that
might
Mbemo
have
shot.
fallen?
Let me read out a couple.
How the might have fallen. This is what you lot want to get excited about. This is you lot's life now. This is you lot's life. You remember? I'm looking into life now.
Just remember, Liban.
This is you, man.
How do you say your goalkeeper's name?
Who? Mohamed Dashavelli.
Mohamed Dashavelli. Yeah.
Mohamed Dashavelli.
Kardashians.
Machiavelli.
Mohamed
Yeah.
Dashavelli.
Said, yeah.
Jambalaya. This is my thing.
Hey, let me read out a couple stats
I
from
did
the
a
game.
two-pack return, man.
Bruno Fernandes has now provided the fifth most assist in Manchester United in Premier League history with 52. Insane. Liverpool have lost 4 consecutive games in all competitions for the first time since November 2014 under Brendan Rodgers. In each of the last 3 losses in the Premier League, Liverpool have conceded in the opening 15 minutes, equalised in the second half, and then lost the game in the final 10 minutes. And Amorim is now only the 3rd manager to win both of his first 2 Premier League away games at reigning champions after Manuel Pellegrini and Antonio Conte. Let's move on from that chaotic game. What a game it was.
Incredible, man.
But there was chaos elsewhere in the league. Nottingham Forest 0, Chelsea 3.
Big Ange.
And hey, my mate, Big Ange.
That's your ex.
Well, listen, man. It's okay, man. But got sacked.
Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happens. Yeah.
Exactly. I'll always have the memories, and I will cherish them. But 19 minutes after the final whistle, he was given his marching orders, and I feel like it's. Do you feel sorry for Ange a little bit? Just before we get into Chelsea and stuff,
I feel sorry for him in this game in particular because I actually think, on the basis of how the play went, I thought Forest actually played decent. I thought they had enough chances in the first half to be up. I think they got not hard done by, but there were some moments the way Chelsea scored the goal. Sell should score that goal. I don't really think Ange coached a bad game against Chelsea per se, but over the course of 8 games, not winning one of them, bro, you see the way I talk about Amorim for not winning 2 games. If Amorim ever won 8 games in a row without winning, genuinely, I think I'd get violent. So over 8 games, if you can't win one, and you look at the position Forest were in, the amount of money they invested in the summer, that's unforgivable. It's unforgivable.
is this tenure arguably the worst in terms of managerial history?
yeah,
in
it's
Premier
up
Him and
there.
De Boer going
It's up
bar
there.
for bar, stroke for stroke right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
bro.
it's up there. It's up there. But it never made sense to begin with, bro. If you looked at the way Forest played last season, and you look at the type of manager, obviously, Andrews and the style of football he wants to play, especially with the high line, it never made sense to begin with. So you see it now. Okay, the way it's transpired, no one's surprised. This is the thing. I don't think anyone that watches
I'm surprised at the
football-
time, bro.
For me-
8 games is surprising.
No,
I
8
think-
games in terms of him losing to me is surprising because I never expected him to lose that many games on the trot.
Yeah, it was
But-
all winless. Yeah.
But now that it's happened, you're looking at it like it wasn't a good fit to begin
I
with.
said
But
at the
then-
time, right?
Yeah.
So Forest last year had the lowest defensive line in the league.
Yeah.
Ange plays the highest defensive line in the league. So that's complete 2 different styles merging together.
Yeah.
Especially when you spend so much money like for Nuno in the summer to go a complete 180. I always felt, I don't know if this is gonna work out the way Forest is hoping. And yeah, didn't
They,
know.
That's
they,
the thing,
They
though. I
should
feel
have
like- I
hired.
feel like
They
it's
should have
almost-
hired
Who?
Jose Mourinho.
Well, to be fair,
They
news just come in.
They should have taken a punt on him. I can't
News
lie
just
to
come
you.
in today. Sean Dyche.
Yeah.
is
But
now
you
the
see,
new
that's
manager
another
to take
low
over.
block manager.
But again,
But
they're
then to
going
go
from
from
one extreme
Nuno
to another.
Sean
to
Dyche, does
another.
that not feel like a downward step?
This is what a lot of Premier League clubs I feel make the mistake in doing. United used to do this all the time in terms of they hire one style manager, invest a lot in him, then go to a completely radical different manager, and then do a different one.
So long to
West Ham
undo.
as well too. I think are the worst at this. Honestly, going from Moyes to Lopetegui to Potter, now to Nuno. It's just
Yeah.
there's no actual clear line of where you want to go. It doesn't
Yeah.
feel like there's a plan in place to build a successful football club
Yeah.
here. Like City, you're gonna see when Pep leaves one day,
Yeah.
the next manager they hire isn't going to be Diego Simeone. It's
Yeah,
going to be
yeah.
a manager in the ilk of Guardiola.
Yeah.
So I think that's how you run a successful
then
football club. The way these guys are going, I think it's too radical of
Yeah.
change.
But that's what I feel like it's a reflection on Marinakis more
100%.
than anything.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like this is almost just like gross mismanagement, especially when you consider the season that they had last year. It felt like Nuno was actually the guy that. Because remember, for 2 or 3 years when Forest were in the Premier League, they were always staying up by the skin of their teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was the guy that almost came in and it was like,
Instant.
he made it click. All of these guys
They almost
who
made
thought
Champions
they're
League last year.
talented.
Yeah.
Exactly. They almost qualified for Champions League. And he tried to almost make it seem like, how dare you not qualify for Champions League? And everyone's
Yeah.
looking at him like, what the hell? Then you come into this season with almost like this grey cloud and Nuno's talking about it. You get rid of him. And then the Ange thing, I think it's the Greek connection. I've
Yeah,
always
100%.
said.
they're boys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They're
they're
boys
yeah.
behind
Yeah.
the scenes, so he thought, yo, let me do my boy a favor.
Let's call it
give-
what it is too. Ange
Saw
was
a
the
good
first
opportunity.
he's also the first manager to ever finish 17th, but also leave of his reputation intact.
100%.
Because he won Spurs a trophy, and
100%.
you could use the injuries argument and stuff like that. So Ange coming to Forest, it did still feel like an interesting.
But then
proposition.
I thought leaving Spurs in the way he did, I always said he actually needs to be careful with his next choice of job.
Yeah.
Because if it goes the way it did, and I remember I did a video saying, if you haven't learned from your Spurs tenure, you're never going to see this league again. You're back to Falkirk and then man. you know, from
Yeah,
Saturdays.
yeah.
And now, after 8 games, he's pretty
Nah,
much
his
gone.
reputation is intact.
His
Yeah, yeah,
reputation is intact.
He's now
gonna have to
become,
rebuild that.
unfortunately, because I do like Ange, his personality, but he's kind of a laughing stock. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That last, what's it called? He went on a whole diatribe basically before that last game,
He said,
saying about.
I've actually got a
it
quote
was,
here. He
it
goes,
was
I guess
ridiculous.
from my
yeah.
perspective, I just don't fit, not here. Just in general, maybe I'm not a failed manager who was lucky to get this job, and instead, maybe I'm a manager who, if you give him time, the story always ends the same way. At all my previous clubs, with me
Top that is a
and
top.
a trophy.
Yeah, but I mean,
It sounds ridiculous now,
Yeah.
right? Like it was cold last year
Yeah.
when you say I always win
Season 3.
and it happened. Yeah, that's cold, right? But when you lose 8 games on a trot and now you're still bringing out these lines, it's not cold anymore. you
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean? Like
it gives me
now,
Ten Hag, it gives me
weirdly-
Ten Hag vibes.
Shall I be
Yeah,
real?
kind of.
When,
Gives me Ten Hag
when I
vibes,
saw
yeah.
a lot of the Forest players after some of those defeats as well,
Yeah.
he would go over to clap the fans, and it didn't seem like the players were really that engaged
half the
as well.
stadium
They
was
felt
empty,
like they
bro.
Yeah.
bought a lot into what Nuno was building.
Yeah.
But then in this game, it felt like the whole game plan was undone by like 6 minutes after the second half.
Yeah.
Chelsea just came out the second half, pretty much blew them away.
But also, they missed a lot of good chances, and
Yeah.
they were very unfortunate with a lot of their chances. I felt like Forest could have easily, on another day, could have scored 2-3.
Yeah.
On another day, and that game could have gone completely different. The scoreline could have been completely different on a different day. They were just very unfortunate. I think there was one chance where he hit the crossbar and the post. Then at that point, it was 2-0 down as
Yeah,
well, and
yeah.
I'm thinking at that point, yo, you might just call it a day now
Yeah.
because it's not happening for you. So
Sean Dyche coming
yeah.
in there, what do you expect Forest to
I
become?
expect stability. I think he's closer in terms of the profile of place. I think they're closer to Sean Dyche than they definitely are to Ange. I think he will get results.
Let's not forget, Sean Dyche once took Burnley to Europe.
Yeah, no. But I'm saying the profile of place he
With
has.
this squad that he has
Yeah.
now,
they're-
could he do similarly to what Nuno was doing essentially?
No.
no,
No.
but
It
he
just
will
feels like
get-
if I
he'll
told
make
you
them
last
stable.
season, Nuno
Yeah.
Espirito Santo, forget the Ange period. If I told you at the end of last season, where they narrowly missed out the Champions League, still finished in the top 6 or whatever, we're going to replace Nuno Espirito Santo with Sean Dyche, forget about even the Ange thing in the middle.
Yeah.
You would be extremely underwhelmed if you were Forest.
Yeah, 100%.
So
back down.
now it's like, okay, can he get us all like, you know what I mean? Stable.
Yeah.
But you didn't need to be stable 3 months ago.
100%.
If it does feel like Forest now are in a worse position than they were 3 months ago, and Sean Dyche, that's underwhelming for me.
But I feel like if he's a manager that you want to, like let's say right now they're struggling to get wins. They're low in the table.
Yeah, he's gonna bring them back up. He's gonna.
He will. If you want a manager short term to get things just stable again, I think he is the perfect. He is the perfect person to come in. If anything beyond that, though,
Let's
it's
speak on
limited. Yeah.
Chelsea a little bit as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, 3-0 winners, walked away with a clean sheet. Once again, another game where they've got a red card as well. I think that's like the 4th or 5th game in a row that they've basically walked away
they've had a lot
with
of
a red
red
card. Pedro Neto, standout performance. Aston getting his first goal as well. Reece James staying fit and looking good, man. But what do you lot make of this Chelsea performance?
I didn't think they were great in the first half, to be honest with you. I think in build-up especially, they massively missed Moises Caicedo. I mean, Moises Caicedo at the moment, we talk about his tackling, we talk about the goal scoring now that he's adding, but there's so many little things he has to his game as well, too, that make him so valuable to this team. And I think a big part of it is on the ball. So I think they massively missed him. I think they continue to miss Colwill, but even Badia's Shield, I think they just missed that left-sided player. Like I think in the modern game, bro, it's so important to have that left footer in build-up.
Yeah.
Because of the angles he can kind of play at. And Chalobah in build-up, I think is a negative in my opinion. And I think Achimpong, I don't think he's comfortable enough on the ball yet.
Hato eventually could.
I would like to see Jarrell Hato be given a chance, to be honest, because for me, this Chalobah on the left-hand side, I don't think it's really working for them. But I think once they brought on Caicedo, and I think as well, too, they started going a bit more wide, because the first half, Forest congested the middle, and they kept trying to play. Chelsea kept trying to play through them. There's like 6 bodies in the middle. Second half, I think they went a lot more wide, and I think they found a lot more success in that.
Would you not make a João Pedro over the last couple of weeks? Hasn't really scored much since the opening couple of weeks.
Because of the whole striker issue, obviously he's been forced to play in that, in that 9 role, and I think that kind of hinders him a lot. I think he's somebody that
kind of what he was doing at Brighton last year. Was
No, really, he was playing behind
Welbeck. He had Welbeck.
He was playing behind
but then
Welbeck.
in the Club World Cup when he first came in and those early couple of weeks, it was like, ooh, this
but
could
he
be
had better players
another
around.
evolution of João Pedro that we see.
I think he looked really good when Marc Guiu came on, and then he
perfect.
almost was allowed to be as a 10
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
him. I think that freed him a lot, and I think Marc Guiu, or whatever his name is, I think he's more of a natural in terms of like holding up the ball, bringing others into play, occupying defenses. I think it freed up Pedro a lot.
And I'm surprised they haven't played him more often, Mark, because he looked like, to me, he looks like somebody that's got potential, but for the time being, for what they're missing, obviously, they don't have the lap. I think he can do a role, and that will allow players like João Pedro to actually play more freely and create more chances for him. Yeah, I don't know why he hasn't, because you terminated his loan. Yeah. So I don't know, it's just not making sense. But
Pedro Neto,
fair play, Chelsea,
goal and assist in this game as well, is got a man of the match performance pretty much. Is he someone that needs to do more in this Chelsea
I think so,
team, especially with like players like Palmer out injured for the meanwhile? I feel like he is someone who has been in this league for a while. We've talked about the potential and the talent of what he could be, but you've never seen him almost consistently, whether it's usually because of injuries or fitness or some type of concern. But it feels like you've had a big performance here. Should you look to build on this now? Or is that asking for too much?
No, it's fair.
I feel like there's at times where it feels like even Estevao, who's just come in, is outshining him. Like there's some of the youngsters are outshining you.
My problem with Chelsea is with the wingers here is that this summer they got rid of Madueke. Who else did they get rid of?
Sancho left.
Sancho also left. And then the replacement they brought him in, for me, it's not really an upgrade. This is the problem I have with Chelsea, is that they've got rid of players in the summer, brought in players.
They brought your superstar potential in Garnacho.
But what I'm saying is, as currently right now,
you've never let that go.
No,
I swear.
no, but I will still stand by that. I still think
You gotta let that one go.
I still think
Garnacho. Chelsea.
The superstar thing, you guys have run with it. I get it.
You said the word. That's the word.
But what I'm saying is,
You use the measuring stick. We're just beating you with it.
No, not really, because I said potential to be a superstar, and you guys ran with the word superstar. So it's actually two different things.
But if you told me he has potential to be a good player, I agree. Superstars were lost.
But I'm saying potential. I'm not saying he's a superstar. It's the two
He
different
doesn't
things.
have to-
You guys ran with
it.
you had the word superstar and ran with it, but it's fine. It's fine.
Of course we have to run with it. That's the word that we're doing.
Okay, and this was a time when Garnacho was actually firing. This was the time when he was actually.
He doesn't have the
Playing
talent. He
well
doesn't have the
for
ability.
his
He doesn't have the ability.
I can hold that one.
one.
I'll take that one. It's not a problem. It's
not yours anyways,
But
man.
I'll take it. No, I'm saying if they're gonna hold that against me, fair play. But anyway, I still stand by that anyway. But anyway, with Garnacho, Gittins coming in, and then you got Estevao and you got Neto. I think, look at the options now. Yes, Estevao's got probably higher ceiling, but I look at that four and I look at the set that they have last season. I'm thinking there's not real improvement.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like you just stayed at the same level.
But I think that's the frustration of Neto because he's the senior statesman of the four.
Yeah.
And Chelsea fans keep telling me, well, you're not recognizing Neto's off the ball work. And to be fair, Neto works hard. I'll give him that. And in the game, modern game, like we're talking about Liverpool, you need guys who can work off the ball.
Yeah.
But for the money that they spent and for like where he's at in his career, I remember there was a point when him and Olise were at Palace and Wolves, and we were talking about who would be better for Man United. I was Pedro Neto's big fan. I was saying, I think Neto would be really good for United. So I think there should be an expectation for him to be doing more offensively. And I think that the goal is Buki. Let's be real. Sel should save that. Yeah. But the assist, that's what I want to see more from Neto. Yeah. He's got an amazing burst of pace. He can rip a fullback and then put a ball like that. I think we need to see more of that from him.
Also, another red card for Chelsea. What are they on?
And I felt like it was.
Come on, bro. That's like 5 games on the trot now. They got a red card, bro. What's going on,
even
bro?
get involved the last game.
Come on, bro. Like, it's getting ridiculous.
The Gusto one, I just feel
like it's getting ridiculous now, bro.
It was so far up the pitch, no danger.
Yeah.
It's just a head loss moment.
Something's going on behind the scenes. It has to.
What do you reckon? There's
I think everyone's saying
some Paqueta situation.
I don't know what's going on. It's looking off now. I don't know if certain man are just trying to take the week off for birthday celebrations or. I don't know. Some people got plans behind. I don't know what's going on.
The injury brought Bob Proctor, bro.
When the Wonderland begins soon. Gusto's got babes to take out.
This guy's
Lucha. But comfortable win for Chelsea. I think that leaves them 5th.
I don't know if I'd say comfortable. I think they got the job done, but that was not really a 3-0 result in terms of performance-wise.
Correct.
But I think right now, bro, missing Palmer for the next 6 weeks, Caicedo out. For the start of this game, Maresca was on the touchline. I think just to win was a big result for them. Yeah.
On to the next game anyway. Fulham 0, Arsenal 1.
I didn't watch this game.
Arsenal are now.
Don't try to avoid your I didn't watch the game.
Yo, I'm the host. Listen, I wanted to put an Arsenal game up. You see, Arsenal fans, I'm trying to give you your flowers, but producers are telling me put that to the back. We're doing Spurs next. So now we got to do apparently Spurs 1, Villa 2. Spurs 1.
We're a lot similar.
Guys, go to my YouTube channel and check the review.
Similar, me and him. We're very similar.
What?
Like, we've got the same name. We both played home. Both lost 2-1.
No. Do you know what this is? That's a before. This is an after.
Both over 40.
Before and after, you say. That's crazy.
Before and after is crazy.
Before and after is crazy.
We're the same.
We ain't the same, bro. To be fair, that's a fair point, though.
Yeah.
Same name. You both lost at home. 2-1 as well.
2-1 as well.
He's got a point there.
I mean, we're the same in name only. Really.
He should be. It should be a pleasure. You should be happy that I'm saying we're the same.
Why?
You should.
We're champions. And he's gonna fling out his medal.
No, you should.
Shut up, bro.
He should be honoured. You should be honoured that I'm saying that.
Go on.
That we're the same.
Why?
We went through the same experiences on the weekend. Both played on Sunday.
He's right.
You know what I mean?
Like, he's got a fair point. I can't lie.
We both
It's hard to argue.
Both were our home kit. Both played at even number. 4-2. It's the same. Twin. My twin.
This guy's a nice. But Villa have now won 5 games in a row on all competitions. This is actually our second defeat this season at home as well. Bournemouth being the first one before the previous international break.
That's it.
Coming back from this one. Not even a missed opportunity, bro. We missed the whole game because we turned up for the first 5 minutes, scored a goal, and I thought we might actually see a dominant, swashbuckling performance today. We said, hold on, gear 2, handbrake. Let's cruise here. And I think so many games now this season, I've seen this kind of recurring theme with Spurs where we're just kind of lackluster. And there's some squeaking going on somewhere down there in the hallway. But never mind. It's probably Thomas Frank screaming, saying, "Flat, please."
That's loud, though. Can you hear it? Okay, it's loud.
No, it's gone now. It was loud. It was a mad thing.
But it's the last couple of games, I think even FaZe when we did the calling show, I said to him, look, right now there's not too much to complain about. We're getting results. We're 2 undefeated in the Champions League, but the football's not looking great. And I think part of that is how Frank sets us up. When we lost Romero in the warm-up, I said, hey, man, I think in build-up he's huge for us. But then you got the double pivot of Palhinha and Bentancur. And I think them getting the assist and the goal will paper over a lot. And people will be like, oh, yeah, they got the goal and the assist. But if you look at their actual build-up, I've got a pass map, I think, of Bentancur's passes yesterday, I think there were maybe 3 going forward. Every other pass was sideways, and he played over 50 passes. And this is Palhinha, who is not great in possession as it is.
Yeah.
Then you've got Bentancur, who, since he's come back from the big injury, is just almost not the same player.
Plays
Doesn't
the
have the same confidence.
Yeah.
Then you had Pape Sarr and Bergvall, who started the season in good form, completely disappeared out of the lineup now. And I'm like, okay, Xavi, he's moved into his favourite 10. Stinker of a performance yesterday. No sugarcoating it. The attack was completely MIA. Tell and Odegaard did the typical thing of 1 week very good, next week very shit.
Yeah.
And at the moment, I've said the problem with this Spurs team is you've got a lot of up-and-coming guys or a lot of guys who aren't really...
If it
happens,
kind
if
of
it
vibe,
clicks,
yeah.
these guys could be special.
Yeah.
But at the moment, no one's really grabbed that by the scruff of the neck, it feels like. And the way Thomas Frank is setting us up also isn't helping that.
Yeah.
So then, Villa, after a certain point, they're like, hold on.
We can actually
The
get
same
at them.
thing Bournemouth did. We can actually get at these, man. And Emery, every time he's played Thomas Frank, he seems to have his number.
Yeah.
So you just saw them grow into the game. And the 2 goals, you could say they were 2-1 the goals, but I feel like Vicario should do better on the first one. And that is another same pattern that we see from last year to this year. Vicario always has like a moment where you just think, you should do better there, bro. Why are you just not there? So as these results are dropping now, you're starting to see more and more of the issues. And I do think there is a lack of natural width in this team. There's a lack of creativity in this team. And I'm really worried for that number 9 position as well.
Do you think
'cause
it's better when Madison, Kulusevski come back?
Of course,
Yeah, do
when
you think
everybody
it-
comes
yeah,
back fit. But the problem is, the whole reason why you have strength and depth, or you've made the summer signings that you have, is
to get carrying
right
you
now,
through that.
I've got 4 strikers in Kolo Muani, Solanke, Richarlison, and Matthias Tell.
Yeah.
I promise you, I cannot confidently sit here and tell you any of them will get over 15 Premier League goals. I can't sit here and confidently tell you that.
Yeah.
I pray and hope one of them steps up.
Yeah.
And I think that's an issue down the road that's going to come and haunt us. But at the moment, just in terms of build-up, and I know we were never going to be what we were under Ange, but the whole reason why I wanted Thomas Frank to come in, you can come in and play a few different styles. You can come in and play different systems. And it seems like he's liked this kind of rigid 4-2-3-1 and stuck with it. I saw the 3-5-2 in pre-season and that PSG game. Can I have one more of that, please? That's all I'm asking for. Like, give me some switch. Give me some more creative players in midfield. Stop playing this rigid, stale football. But that's just like what I've seen. In terms of what you lot have seen in these early couple of games, what have you lot made of? Because I know you were a big fan.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Thomas Frank, but also I'm not under the illusion that he's like some free-flowing champagne football manager. I think Thomas
100%.
Frank is a bit of a pragmatist. He's a guy that will do anything to get the result, and he's willing to change as well too for the players at his disposal. So it is a little surprising that there are some games, especially playing at home, where you would expect him to kind of take the handbrake off and allow his players to kind of have more creative freedom to unlock games. But also I look at a few of the players. I mean, Xavi Simons for me at the moment, like I think he's going a bit under the radar because he doesn't play for United or Liverpool. But I think for all the big money signings that we keep talking about, are they performing or are they not? I feel like Xavi Simons has kind of been mid in my opinion.
mid.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
yeah,
You
yeah.
watch him probably more often than me, but I haven't really been blown away anytime I've kind
I
of
think
watched him. I think there's
the last
flashes,
2 or
but
3 games, I think the first couple of games, I actually thought he was really good.
Yeah.
Like the Brighton game, he came when he made a difference. First 2 games, first one in the Champions League, first one against West Ham, he got an assist. So all of these 007 talks, relax. But I do agree in the last couple of games. Even then, though,
because he's the creative player. He's the one that you guys want to be the one to unlock the and stuff like that.
100%, and I agree with that. But then I look at Thomas Frank and I'm like, is it a little bit of a reflex from your Brentford time where you're so used to being the counter-attacking team, the team that's kind of on the back foot, that you're a little bit gun-shy or a little bit hesitant to let that handbrake go? But I do agree, individuals do have to step up. Players like Xavi, even Kudus, I think, is doing well. He cooks his man consistently, but that final killer decision just needs to be made a little bit better. And that's where I feel like he could, like, in that attacking area, I don't think anybody's really stepped up.
Yeah.
And when Son left, I thought there was going to be a gap for goals there. When Maddison dropped out, I thought there was going to be a gap for creativity. And only when you kind of drop these points and have these types of performances as well, is when you really start to think, oh, there's actually more glaring issues. Do we have too many 10s? That's one thing that's starting to pop into
Colomwani's
my
still
head.
not back, right?
Colomwani came back. He had one slice shot at the end, and you was just like, "Hey, man, get a fade, come back." Man. I know you're trying to do this. I'm going through the grind. Allow it.
He could potentially be someone because I like Colomwani. I think there's a player there, so I think maybe when he comes back, gets fully back to fitness and stuff, maybe he could be someone that can inspire the attack a little bit. But at the moment, I think it's a lot of potential in the likes of Tell and the likes of Odo Bear and the likes of these guys, but there's not really
There's
I
no
want to
one
look at
strong-
United, for
yeah,
example. I
yeah.
feel like with Mbemo now,
Yeah.
I know his season has been perfect so far, but he's for me a player that I can trust in terms of in big moments,
Yeah.
in front of goal.
Yeah.
I don't think Spurs have a player of that ilk, in my
Yeah.
opinion, in that front line.
Yeah.
No,
I
I
said, you know what? Funny enough, I said Mbemo, and obviously listen to what I'm saying here. I said Mbemo can be for us what Salah was for Liverpool. Not obviously reaching the numbers that he reached.
Yeah.
Not saying that
For me, honestly,
greatness,
can
but
I say this? Him and Bowen for me are like the Salah, like the B-Tech Salah, the C-Tech
Yeah,
Salah.
yeah.
You know, Salah is the
It's the
epitome.
right, it's basically
No,
greatness.
there is, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
He's the epitome. He's
Oh, yeah, he's the epitome.
he's
He's
what
like
you can
that.
only dream of being.
Yeah.
And Bowen's like
Yeah.
like C-Tech Salah for
Yeah,
me in
yeah.
terms of like. He's not as good as him. He's not as quick as him. He's not as good in front of goal. But in
Importance
terms
for
of
us, I think he could be
I
that
don't think
player.
it's the worst
But
take,
you know what
yeah.
it is? He's there putting his hand on his face and doing all that because his comprehension skills are very low. So he's not gonna understand what
He
I'm
just
saying.
heard Salah and Mbemo.
He just heard Salah and
Bro,
Mbemo.
man
Yeah,
saw one little tweet saying, yeah, the data shows Mbeumo and Salah
And you
the
don't like
same.
data.
And now we're saying that what Salah was for Liverpool and Mbeumo can be that for Man
We
United.
didn't say that.
He didn't.
Like, bro,
He literally
if I
did
speak,
not.
I'll be in big
Literally
trouble.
said- What
He is
did
a
I say?
C-Tech.
Yeah,
He made an
yeah.
own classification.
No, he mentioned the word C-Tech.
What did I say? What did I say?
He didn't mention the
What did I
word
say?
Cena.
What did I say?
You said the
Importance.
word
Importance.
Mbeumo and
Importance.
Salah.
What did I?
Like you
Like I said,
mentioned
Mbeumo
the
and
name.
Like clockwork. I got him like clockwork, bro. I got him like clockwork. That's it, bro.
I've heard the two names together. What
Yeah.
what
What
he
did I
was
say?
for Liverpool,
What
he
did
could
I
be
say?
that for us.
So you just heard
What did I say?
hear this.
Like
Hasim,
clockwork.
correct me if I'm wrong.
Like clockwork, man.
What did he say? He landed the point. But I didn't.
Why did he need to talk for you? You are the one with the mic.
This is ridiculous, bro. I heard what I heard, and I didn't want to hear no more.
So you're like a kid.
No, I didn't want to hear no more.
you heard the words you like,
Wait,
but you didn't want to hear
you know what's
anything
so
else.
funny? I literally
a
said
child.
exactly what was gonna happen. What did I say exactly what was gonna happen?
yeah.
His comprehension skills are low. He's not gonna be able to understand
he'll
what I'm
hear
saying.
keywords.
He's just gonna hear keywords and he's just gonna react.
This is
And he's done
what
exactly
children do.
that. And he's done exactly it.
This is
It's
bro.
like-
You
it's
even said I
like-
didn't want to hear anymore.
You've seen those videos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say walkies and see if my dog comes running.
Yeah.
Elias wanna go for a walk. You mentioned Salah. You
Yeah. Now, come on, I got a treat for you. Hey. Isaac, Eritrea.
Come on. And this is what's wrong. This is what's wrong. See? And now you're just being racist. Now you're just being racist.
I'm from East Africa, baby.
Now you're just being
I'm from
racist.
East Africa, baby.
This is what I'm trying to say. This is what's wrong with the Ummah of today. They're comparing their Muslim brother to a dog. No, this is wrong.
Yo, did you pray for
This is
morning?
Alhamdullah, I prayed Fajr.
What time
Now
was
let's
it?
go
I don't
to
think-
let's go
what
to
time
my
was it?
right. Let's go to my right.
I did. So what's your point?
How many
Play. He said, how many records did I play? Good one, man.
Yeah,
Good one, man.
Just quickly though, let's touch on Aston Villa. This is the
Look what
fifth
Salah
win.
and Mbeumo courts. Well, like, look, this is a massive.
This is Villa's fifth win in a row now in all competitions, especially considering how they started the season.
Yeah.
Good turnaround.
Yeah, need a turnaround, man. Especially for Morgan Rogers, who I think started the season poorly.
Oh,
but-
that goal, by
Yeah.
the way. Buendia.
Ah, yeah.
Buendia.
Yeah, what we're saying here. Buen dia.
But the pass from Cash, I saw the goal. The pass from Cash, nasty.
Cash, yeah.
And then Dinia with the control. That was like Zidane.
Someone made a great. I saw a great TikTok.
Left Jed Spence 2
Bro, I
on
saw a
1.
great TikTok talking about, like, you know, we look at some Premier League footballers, like, this guy's shit, this guy's shit.
Yeah.
Right? Matty Cash is an average Premier League footballer,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
That pass from him, like, that just shows you the levels between Premier League
That is
footballers. Like, that
ridiculous.
pass is a ridiculous
It's
pass.
ridiculous, yeah.
That touch from Digne is a ridiculous
touch.
Buendia, like, these guys, they're not stand-up Premier League players,
No.
bro. The levels when you actually like, watch them in depth.
It's ridiculous, bro. What was Danso doing on the
insane,
floor? I couldn't understand why he was on the floor, bro.
He's
He's on the floor. I'm thinking, because he
Dance to make him
stands. You know, if he
dance.
just stands, that goal doesn't go in.
Bro, it's so weird.
He's on the
'cause
floor. I
even,
don't
like,
know.
for the first goal,
Yeah.
Xavi Simons tracked back like 40 yards to make
Yeah.
this lunging tackle, and I was like, "That's more attacking, man! Come on, do the dirty work." And then
Yeah.
Morgan Rogers just peels 2 yards off him, gets a banger off, and I'm just like, and he stretches for it, not making it.
Yeah.
Small little margins in the Premier League, bro, they
Makes
make
difference,
a world
bro.
of difference. But
100%.
Villa, I believe that moves them to 11th now, and second defeat for us. So
You would have been
obviously,
second though if you won that game.
You know what? sometimes it's needed because the narratives that would have come after that, man, them would have started talking, "So Spurs in the title picture." No, we're not, brother. Yeah. This reality check was needed, but second loss of the season. And to be fair, we've got some interesting games coming up. Let me have a quick look at them again. Monaco next in the Champions League. Everton away. Newcastle away. Chelsea at home. And then United at home.
Would you say that's tough games?
I think it is. And I think it's going to test these teams.
We got tough games coming up as well.
Yeah. What are you saying? What are you saying?
Fine.
Next game we're moving on to. Fulham 0, Arsenal 1. Arsenal now move 3 points clear of Manchester City, 4 points clear of Liverpool as well. Opta apparently put out a predictability meter as well. Arsenal are 51% favourites to win this title. Liverpool 21%. Man City 16%. And then Chelsea with 4%.
How about us?
I've heard these predictions before.
And then
I've heard these
Man
percentages
United are about
before.
0.0.
I've heard these type of percentages before.
Got 1% there. 0.0001.
I'm saying I've heard these percentages before. I've heard on this show. I've heard all of these.
Some
numbers
dude that
before.
used to sit here,
Yeah,
innit?
used to wear like the same type of cap as well that you're wearing. But I'm used to this stuff. I've heard this. I've heard
This
this.
is Sharky from Timu, bro.
Yeah.
This is
Whaley is crazy.
Fishy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Whaley and fishy. That is mental. Whaley and fishy.
Nah,
fishy is crazy.
No, that's a good one.
Yeah, so I'm kind of used to those these type of stats. It's nothing new to me.
Hey, Liban.
3 points for Arsenal. Listen.
Let's chat. Liban, let's talk. Let's talk. Liban.
3 points for Arsenal. I think it was a well fought victory for Arsenal. I think they were the better team over 90 minutes.
Bukayo Saka man of the match as well.
Set piece goals as usual routine for them, which is becoming their biggest weapon. 3 points, man. Top of the table. Enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah, man. I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Can we
I'm impressed.
talk?
I'm impressed. Defensively, they I think they got the best in Europe. But the thing with Arsenal is it's always round the corner somewhere. I just gotta wait longer this year.
Liban, can we talk?
I gotta wait longer this year. Which is fine. I'm patient.
Can we have an honest
I'm
conversation?
patient. I can do it.
Can we
It's
have an
no
honest
problem.
conversation?
Yes, we can.
Talk to us, yes.
You've done this before, by the way.
No, but let's talk.
Yeah,
Let's
you've
talk.
done
Let's
this
talk.
before,
Let's talk. You also done this before.
Yeah,
numerous times.
Yeah, but it's always gone my way though.
But Liban, hold
Yeah.
on. You fought an amazing war. Honestly,
Yeah?
no, honestly, you deserve so much credit. Liban has fought so valiantly.
Medals of
honestly,
honor.
honestly, you unbelievable, bro.
Yeah.
Every year you do this, and you always end up coming out on top.
Yeah.
Right? It might be coming to an end, bro.
Is it?
I think for being real, I think even you know you're a little shook right now.
Nah,
bro.
I'm not.
I know deep down. You're
Nah,
like,
I'm not.
Bro, do you see the way you're talking about Liverpool,
I'm not.
right?
Yeah.
You know this year it feels a little different, bro.
No. For me, do you know what it is?
Liban, I think you fought valiantly.
Do you know what it is?
But every head must
So
bow.
what-
Every tongue must
listen.
confess, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I
Listen.
think this year it might be it, bro.
I'd rather die as a. Well, you know what I mean. Hold on.
Where are you going with this? Hold on, next word you say is very important.
Listen.
That's how I'd rather die. You gotta finish what you're saying.
I'd rather die as a hero. Let's see myself become the villain. And right now, what you're becoming
Yeah.
is the villain. You've joined the dark side.
No, but hold on, what is the
You're
dark side?
the dark side. You know Star Wars. We've seen the movies. You know what? Yeah. You're becoming Darth Vader. Yeah.
I'm
You're
Anakin right now.
You're Anakin Skywalker right now. Yeah. You're Anakin Skywalker. Don't become Darth
Sharky
Vader.
is a Palpatine right
Yes.
now.
What's that dude he calls up on the screen?
He's coercing you right now. He's coercing you.
Well, who's AV?
Don't.
AV's Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
Jar Binks. Big Barb, Zazor. We're Primo.
Misa said.
Missy Shaki. Ateta with me title.
Hey, yo, don't kill me, bro. But yo, Liban, I think this year, man, is long, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen.
I think this might be the first year they might get you, bro.
If
I'm just being honest.
I'll be honest. I'm happy if Arsenal win the league this season.
Yeah.
I'm happy to take the damage. I'm happy to take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. But if they don't win the title,
Yeah, it's long.
I'm gonna retire. I'm to right at the top. Like, that's it.
You're retiring at the top.
I'm retiring at the top, man.
4-time champ.
Yeah, that's it. I'm done. I've done a full P. Like, it's like, come on, man. It's over at that point,
City
man.
did that.
Like, if you win it,
They
if
called
you
it quits.
next season, I won't even try. I'll just be like, whatever happens.
You
happens,
hope they
man.
win. I'm
Yeah,
happy to support that. I'm happy for you
I'll
guys.
start supporting them.
Yeah.
I'll just join Sharky. I'll just start supporting them and just say, come on, man. I need to give you one.
But I think
Pick
this
one.
year, man, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
You
obviously,
think it's a given?
No, it's not a given. It's definitely not a given. Right? Like I said, Liverpool. They lose another game. It's looking long. But
Yeah.
at the moment, you have to say they do look like the best team right now by a good amount
Yeah,
as well
they do.
too.
They do.
This is the second game in a row. They don't even concede a shot on target against the opposition. They look
3
very,
goals only conceded so
Yeah,
far.
bro. I mean,
Their defense is scary. I can't lie.
But it's, as well too, they have the highest ceiling for me in the game right now, bro. They're so difficult to beat. Sorry, the highest ceiling, the highest floor. They're so difficult to beat.
No, I
And
agree.
when you're difficult to beat in the league, it's very difficult to not go all the way.
Yeah.
Because look, in the Champions League, hey, a team might catch them out.
My only concern
in the
about them
league,
is it's going forward. Yes, they got their set pieces are unbelievable, and I one thing I will always disagree with is this whole narrative about set pieces against Arsenal, because ultimately every team in the league are able to use their set pieces as well. So I don't know why it's kind of used as a defense mechanism or some sort of like stray against Arsenal. It's like, oh, you're only scoring your goals from set piece. So why don't we do it? Why don't your team do it? Why don't your team not do it?
I know, but
do you know what I'm saying?
I think-
That everyone has the opportunity to score from set pieces. They've
fair.
just done it
It's
really
an
well.
easy thing to
be
say.
fair.
Well, it's the only thing we can
It
handle.
is, but-
Me
but-
personally, what I've realised, it's a major problem.
Yeah.
Liverpool and City, we got a major problem with this season with Arsenal, just like what you're saying. But that's the only thing I can go off, innit? Like, all you man do is set pieces.
But what's wrong with that though?
There's nothing. No.
But I'm saying,
that's
I'm saying
amazing.
It's like copium. It's like a
It's
coping.
like-
Yeah,
it's a coping-
yeah,
it's a coping
I would
mechanism.
love to. I would love to like set pieces. Yeah, let me be that club. Like the last minute winners when we were just scoring winners and everyone was saying it's not sustainable. I was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. Same thing with them.
Yeah.
It is sustainable for them, by the way. Huh? Like
Yeah.
this is
No,
over
no,
a year now.
that is
where
sustainable.
they are-
No, no.
It's not like they're on a good.
No.
For a year now, they've literally been the best team on the. I've never seen a team like this on set pieces.
Bro,
ever.
their stats for set pieces, like I think also obviously lead the way with set pieces. The second team is so far behind. I can't remember what team it was, but they're so far behind in terms of like statistic percentage wise of scoring from set pieces. It's like they've clearly made that a weapon, and that's a weapon that they're going to continue to use. So we kind of have to be like, that is going to be part of
That's
the
then,
game.
is that, and
But
then
my
is that
only-
why where you think?
Yeah.
But then you were saying kind of the attack.
Man, that's
then
my
does
thing.
that leave that then as a potential what you're saying?
Yeah.
There's still upside on it.
Yeah.
Like Gyökeres obviously still isn't hitting on all cylinders.
Yeah.
Saka's just coming back
Yeah.
into fitness and coming
Yeah.
back into form. That left wing position is still there. Kind of
Yeah.
Eze, is it going to be Trossard pops up here and there? There's still gears in that
Yeah,
attack.
yeah,
Do you
yeah.
think then?
My thing
that's
is
what makes it almost.
yeah. My thing is
difficult?
I think I feel like they have the talent to have a variety of ways to hurt teams. They don't have to just rely on set pieces. But what I've come to realize with Arsenal is that certain games when they feel a bit frustrated, they kind of resort to, all right, we're just going to rely on our set pieces now to get us through the game. Whereas I feel like they could easily put teams away like they used to back in 22-23 with the talent that they have, put teams away in the first 40 minutes. I genuinely believe they can do it.
They're not that side anymore, though. I can't lie. They're a
but
different team now.
No, but you know what it is? I think that comes down to, like you said, Gyökeres, for example. If they have somebody that's up front that is actually clinical and is putting those chances away that he gets, you're in a comfortable position. But by half time, you could easily be 1 or 2-0 up. I just think their attackers at the moment, they're either restricted or when the chances do come, they just don't take them.
Yeah.
And I think that right now it's okay, but when it gets to crunch time, that could be what costs them essentially. I feel like if they don't address that.
Do you lot reckon this defense could potentially break Chelsea's defensive record? And I know that's almost like arguably the most difficult record along with Invincibles. I think people have always said it's going to be hard to catch. But if there is one team that actually looks like
They look like
They
Stems.
look like the
can-
ones that
they
can
can,
do
yeah.
it, but whether they do it's a whole different conversation.
Bro, 15
Yeah.
goals is insane, bro. But they've conceded 3. And like I said, it's like they don't even look like conceding during games.
Yeah.
So,
Like, they're not conceding shots in games, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, 15 goals.
No,
I've
no,
always said, I've
yeah.
always said for me, that's the one record, especially in the modern game, when you look at the quality of the teams in the Premier League now.
Yeah.
I don't really ever see it being broken, but these guys are making me reconsider,
Making
bro.
easy.
Talk to me in 10 games. In 10
Yeah.
games, if they're still under 10 goals, I mean, shit. Like, now you're halfway through the season,
Yeah.
and you're still under 10. Maybe, but,
Yeah.
that's a crazy record.
yeah.
What do you think of Gyökeres, though? What's Gyökeres watch saying?
It feels like I'm watching a UFC player, UFC fighter, sorry, with a good finish. With a
I
good
keep,
strike-
hold on,
with a
I
good
keep,
strike
I
on
keep
the
hearing
ball.
this though. Like I keep hearing from a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
Like he's not the kind of striker that's gonna like be cute on the ball or whatever,
Yeah.
but he's a goal scorer.
Yeah.
Is he?
His numbers are not that crazy in the front,
No,
bro.
it's-
Like
it's not.
he's not like Haaland, where like his numbers are undeniable. I don't really see Gyökeres right now as like some. Oh, we can look at all the flaws in his game, but it doesn't really matter because he's gonna score you goals.
Yeah.
The goals aren't there either. So
He reminds me of a better version of Højlund when he first arrived at Man United.
I said the same thing to Sharky. I
Literally.
said for me, he's like a final form Højlund.
Yes, 100%. He's like a stronger, like, you know, what's that anime? Dragon Ball Z. Frieza when he gets to final form.
Yeah.
Like, he's
Cell final form.
Or Cell final form. That's what he reminds me of. Like, you got the skinny Cell, then you got the Cell. He's that. That's Højlund.
But you know what it is with Gyökeres?
Yeah.
For as big as he's a big guy, right? Like he's got muscle, he's strong.
Yeah.
He's not really like. He doesn't really win that many physical duels. I feel like, bro. I feel like he ends up on the floor more than half the
But
time.
Højlund was like that. Højlund,
Yeah.
we looked
He's
at
strong
him,
guy,
he's a strong
yeah,
guy. Remember his first game when he came on against Arsenal? It was as well when he started going toe to toe with Gabriel. Immediately he's trying to do the tussle. with him. Like we looked at him and said, "Wow, this guy is huge for his age. He was 20 at the time, massive." And we thought, okay, he could be a handful.
Do you lot reckon for Arsenal's
Yeah.
system, Havertz is more suited, or
100%.
even Marino?
No, Havertz is definitely more suited, and they need him back ASAP. For the fluidity of this team and for the way they want to play, they need Havertz, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think right now Havertz looks better than Havertz has his flaws as well too. Havertz is not a perfect player, but I think Arsenal are a better team with Havertz up front.
Yeah.
Couple of numbers from this game. Bukayo Saka man of the match performance. Most duels won 14. Most touches in the opposition box 13. Most possessions won 10. Most chances created. Most take-ons completed. Most fouls won. Most tackles.
He deserved the
Guys
goals. He
doing it all.
He deserved the goal still.
Since 2020, 2021, when Gabriel Magalhaes joined, he is the only centre-back to be directly involved in 20 Premier League goals, 18 goals and 2 assists. Insane for a centre-back. And Arsenal are the first side to have 10 different scorers in the Premier League. You know what I noticed with the Arsenal section? It's
That's
where
a crazy
the most
stat, you know?
notes and bullet points. All
That's
of a
a
sudden,
crazy stat.
all of a sudden when we get to the Arsenal game, there's like 100 different caveats
Where were
and
the notes
points.
for
on it.
United?
Well,
Hey,
you see?
Let me show you.
The game before that they were so hesitant on. How many stats for Spurs do you see?
Bro, this keeps going and going.
Arsenal's like 4 pages.
Arsenal and Harry Chapman in the 40s and 30s.
Oh my! Yo, tell Herbert rest. Tell
Harry.
Herbert rest. Have a sherbet, brother. Let's move on anyway to the next game. Manchester City 3.
Yes.
Everton 0.
Hey, City, we're talking about them finally. I seen them in the comments. They got upset with us.
Hey, rightly so, because they are quietly. It
They're
feels like
so
going about
lucky.
their
There's
business.
no like the way we're all screaming about Liverpool and Arsenal. No one, they got no pressure whatsoever. They're just creeping
Yeah.
like that dog we used to talk about.
You're the dog
Yeah.
that we're talking.
No, the,
We literally just compared you to a
That's what I'm
dog.
saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The Ummah again. This is what I mean about the Ummah. That's what I'm trying to say. Their brother, they're calling him a dog. Well, like, come on. One says hey one says dog.
No, I agree with you though. I agree with you though.
No one,
they'll
no one,
go quietly
no
going
one,
about
they're
their
going
business.
under
That's
the
still-
radar,
yeah,
boom,
right.
and now look at them.
Yeah.
Second. This
Is it because
Trust me, you don't
obviously a lot of
wanna see
people wrote them off early. After that,
wrote
those
them
2
off.
back-to-back losses.
But that's what happened. That's how it is. That's how football is nowadays. Remember City? You remember last season, Pep? In 14 games, he won 1.
Yeah.
He was talking like you.
We were all
Those
screaming.
losses.
He was all scratching his face and that, but we're all screaming. Pep needs to leave. Pep needs to go.
Who's
Now
screaming that? Who screamed Pep needs to go? Did you scream it?
a lot of people did.
I don't remember that.
I was-
But I get what you're saying.
A
There was
lot of
pressure,
people
there
that was
was
there. So what? Everyone's saying Pep stay 14 games. If that's the case, then wallahi, it's done, bro. There's like what are we talking about here?
Everybody said
The
Pep, he's
fuck?
treble winner. Okay.
Is everyone saying Pep was done? Do you remember people
No,
saying
Pep was done. No one said that.
So what? You don't. Nobody was scrutinizing
No,
Pep.
they
It
were
was
saying
calm.
that the
Scrutinizing, no one was
saying the
saying-
team was finished.
It's the same shit.
They were saying the team was
It's the
finished.
same thing, bro. Tomatoes. We say it in a different accent, bro. How do you say box? I say box. He says box. It's the same thing, but just in a different thing. Let's be serious. But no one's talking about these man. And now look at them.
You know what's interesting though?
They got
And
the best-
You know
they're
what's
in the best
interesting because you're actually a
position,
Liverpool fan, so I'm gonna bring this in as well. It's how City are playing this season. They're actually playing like how they used to play Liverpool. In terms of
How so?
in terms of they're becoming more of a transition team now, and they've become. I feel like
Do you feel like that plays to Haaland's advantage though?
100%, and it's
at
why
him now.
we're seeing what we're seeing with him
him
out
now.
front. 'Cause that's where he
Little
thrives,
monster.
and obviously the whole reason why they and now it started to make sense why they decided to bring Donnarumma in, because when you play that type of football, what happens on the other side? You start conceding chances. So they needed a shot stopper, which is why they've kind of gone. They made that last minute decision. Oh, we're gonna go with Donnarumma because they know they're gonna face more shots. Donnarumma's known for his shot stopping, but their right-hand man is obviously Klopp's old right-hand
Linders.
man. Yeah. So, yes, everyone forgets this,
didn't
bro.
know that.
Everyone forgets
Didn't
this.
he go to RB Leipzig?
Yeah, but then
or-
this summer he came to Man
Salzburg, he went to
City.
Salzburg, that was
Yeah,
it,
and he
sorry,
came to
yeah.
Man City. So I genuinely feel like he's definitely had an influence in the way Pep shaped his team this season. You can see that influence now. I think they just looked at the profile of players they got in this squad and just said, you know what? You can't play this build-up football you used to play with your prime Man City team.
You needed a tactical reset.
Yeah, you
almost.
need to basically just play to the strengths of the players that you've
Yeah.
got now. And I feel like with Doku and the wingers that they have, Foden, I feel like, yes, they like to be on the ball, but I think for them it's now, let's get the ball up as quickly as possible, transition it, get it to Haaland, and Haaland's going to do what he's doing.
Yeah.
And this season, Haaland, you mentioned it as well in your video, how nasty he's become this season, bro. It's just, this is, you know what it is? Even at first season he broke record, this season just feels like a different type of Haaland. It feels nasty. I can't lie to you.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
There have only been 3 instances of a player scoring 10 plus goals in the first 8 games of a Premier League season. All 3 of them are Haaland.
Haaland to see?
Haaland,
My Mount Rushmore is 4 different expressions, bro. That's what it is, man.
It's ridiculous, man. I
insane.
can't lie to you.
Haaland, bro.
Like, and I think because he's so good and because he, over the last couple of years, he's set that kind of finishing standard, sometimes you don't expect
Bro, we're
players like that
normalizing it, bro.
but you don't expect them to make that kind of jump at this point in their career. You kind of think you've already seen the most refined version, but it seems like the movement's gone up a level. The IQ's gone
You know
up
what
a
I
level.
like about
The
Haaland this
hold-up
year?
play is
Yeah,
different.
I like now. He's throwing his weight around. Bro.
Yeah,
That goal
yeah.
against Brentford the other day. That's what I want to see Haaland more from him. I'll never forget that tie against Real Madrid where Rudiger had him almost in jail, bro. He was like physically
He had
just
his
all
head
over.
here.
But I
and-
didn't-
Penitentiary,
I'll tell you what, I
yeah.
didn't like that though. Not because I don't respect Rudiger as a defender, but Haaland, bro, you're 6'5" or whatever. You're strong, you're aggressive, you're fast. I don't want to see you getting bullied by anybody. I don't think there's a center back alive that should be able to bully Erling Haaland. And he's a far better goal scorer than Drogba ever was, right? But Drogba, you used to see him go to war
Yeah.
with center backs. That's what the side of the game I wanted to see from Haaland more.
Yeah.
This year, I feel like now no defender can give him shit, bro. No defender can try and
Yeah.
bully him or get in his head. You try that. Look what he's doing against Arsenal
Yeah.
now, against Saliba and Gabriel. Look what he's doing against Brentford's defenders. You can't,
Yeah.
bro. Right now, there is no way of stopping this guy.
Do you think it's a coming of age though? Because obviously, like now he's
course,
like,
he was 22 when he first came
that's
to
what I'm saying.
People
So now
forget
he's
he's young.
getting 24, 25. He's hitting that mid age.
What did Henri say?
Yeah.
He's freaky, but he can get freakier.
That's a guy. That's a big pause though.
Haaland got freakier.
No, yeah,
Pause, but he's right.
Yeah,
He got freakier,
No,
bro. I
he's
can't
right,
lie.
He's right still. Yeah,
He's a freak,
100%.
but he can get
Nah,
freakier.
definitely.
Do you reckon
Yeah.
he can break his own record?
If anybody
season?
can, he can.
Yeah. What is it? 40 goals?
No, I don't think he'll
think-
break his own record.
You don't think so?
No.
Yeah.
Because what was it?
Well, I'll
36?
tell you, there might
Yeah.
be one thing that can break his own record. You
that?
see those last 5 minutes from Cherky, yeah?
Yeah.
You see those last 5 minutes from Cherky, yeah?
Hey.
All I'm gonna say is,
Jerry, stand up.
I like both these players, but Wirtz has not had a single game as good as those 5 minutes from Cherky, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. All this talk about, Cherky for me, bro, is the most misunderstood
I'll say
footballer
the
in
same
the
thing
world.
if West from a country, I would say the
But
same
you know-
thing.
you know
for
what it
him.
is?
Still, but it's like that.
But you know what it is?
exactly.
Cherky
From the same
is
country, it's
misunderstood,
the
bro.
country
People keep talking about Cherky with Tarapt or Cherky with Sam Maximin. These guys genuinely think he's just like a freestyler, bro. He's so gifted. Bro. His passing is. He came on and sent Haaland through on goal almost immediately. He
Yeah.
sent Foden through on goal. His passing is off the charts, bro. If Cherky can put together a good run of form next to Haaland, that chemistry between those
Yeah.
two, bro, we could see the next great creator and goal scorer in the
Yeah.
Premier League. They
I
could
think
really.
are you,
What about-
are you
what about
seeing
Foden?
more
What about-
from the
yeah.
supporting cast this season though? Guys like Doku, I feel like
Yeah.
have improved massively.
Yeah,
this
I mean
year.
Foden this year, I think his
Foden, I
numbers
think,
are
is-
not what they were 2 years ago. But if you
He's
look at
showing
both
life.
those goals, he's got his fingerprints all over them.
100%.
He's moving
Second
like
half, he
David
was
Silva.
incredible.
He's moving like David Silva this game, man. I can't lie. I
Well,
like to see that from Foden.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Foden Cherky link up. Do you think we need to see that more?
Yeah, but I mean, Cherky's
Yeah.
been injured now
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
while, so he's finally just coming back.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when you have two footballers on that level of quality,
Yeah.
that technical ability, I would
Yeah.
expect them to kind of
We
hit it
saw
up,
in the
bro.
Club World Cup like a little glimpse.
Yeah,
of
seen that
the
Cherky
Foden.
pass to Foden, yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
Those are two of the most
listen,
technical.
I can't lie, it's scary. If those two can have a little connection there.
If Cherky can really get a good run of games in
Yeah.
this team, him and Haaland, I honestly think, bro, they could be scary because you have that running behind, that transition threat with Cherky feeding you through. Yeah, be
Doku
scared.
on the
bro.
other side as well.
Yeah,
Be
be
scared,
scared.
man.
Yeah.
You can't sleep.
scared.
What do you make of the fullbacks? Because I know we were talking about that kind of preseason about defensively, there's still concerns for City, and right back they were still playing Mateus Nunes.
Yeah.
O'Reilly seems like he stepped into this
I
role.
mean,
He's got the England.
I
club now
worry
as
for
well.
Aït-Nouri right now, bro. I love Aït-Nouri, but right now, Nico O'Reilly, I don't know how you take him out of the team when Aït-Nouri comes back.
He's almost going through that what Rico Lewis went through like 2 years ago, where he's
Yeah.
just Pep's, this is my guy.
He's big and strong.
Yeah.
Rico Lewis, I like him, but he's a small guy, right? This guy, he's a
He
real
literally
player.
said that. Remember Guardiola? He's
Nico O'Reilly's
Small boy.
He's a big guy, man.
no,
Nico
that's
O'Reilly.
crazy though.
Yeah, he is small.
Yeah, it's mental to say it like that though.
Good player.
Yeah.
He's a small guy. But Nico O'Reilly, I don't see him losing his spot right now, man. He looks really, really good. And I like the way. Big shout out as well to the Nico Gonzalez.
Yes,
because he's come
yeah.
in. And look, I feel like him and Kuzanov, like they have like this idea around them that they're flops or they've been underwhelming. I feel like Nico O'Reilly and Gonzalez and what's his name, Kuzanov have actually been really good. Especially
Kuzanov has been
this
really good.
season. I feel like Nico O'Reilly since he
Kuzanov,
came in.
yeah, for
Since
sure.
Gonzalez came in for Rodri, I don't think he's put a foot wrong, bro. I think he's
Yeah.
actually been really good for them. So City, my whole thing is like, can this last till the end of the season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I'm convinced fully, but bro, if anyone can do it,
I think
it could be Pep and Haaland. bro. I'm
Haaland
not gonna
alone,
lie.
I feel like, can have them competing. And I feel
Yeah.
like if they are going to be within a chance, just stay in the slipstream.
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
drift
That's
too
what I'm
far.
saying. Yeah.
Don't jump it and then start getting your favorite tag back.
Yeah, yeah.
Just stay in the slipstream.
Bro,
Wait
because
for a
if
mistake.
Haaland can just score 2 goals a game, I mean, they're
But
gonna
I
be
think
there.
if Foden picks up a level,
Yeah.
Turkey comes back on form.
Can I ask you a question as well?
Go on.
Rodri, do you guys feel? And I've had this conversation with other people off camera.
It's okay.
And a lot of people have said to me,
okay.
I'm not gonna mention names. I think they'll speak for themselves when they get the opportunity. But feel like Rodri's not gonna reach the levels he once reached, and he will probably be washed by the time he comes back.
Let me
These
say
are
this.
what people are thinking.
These are the same things people were thinking. Van Dijk got the injury.
Yes.
I think I look at Rodri's game and it's not based around speed.
But it's
not
based on
around-
physicality, though, bro. I can't
There
lie.
is physicality, but I do think there is a degree of that he can get back. Maybe not to the same level of degree, but I think that's okay as well if he doesn't. He's
Yeah.
done what he's needed to do. When he got all the way up until that Ballon d'Or run,
Yeah.
it was almost perfect.
My
His
thing is
career the
though,
last couple of
70%.
years
Rodri operating at 70%
can still be a huge
can
difference.
still be a huge
Yeah.
difference maker. In
That's-
my opinion,
that's what I think,
And that's
and I
where I
think-
think people are kind of going wrong with him.
That's how I look at almost like Virgil now.
Yeah.
Is you're never going to see unicorn Virgil
Yeah,
that
yeah.
we saw in that 2-3
Yeah.
year initial spell when he came to Liverpool.
Yeah.
But now you're still seeing a top level, someone who you can comfortably say is arguably the best centre back in the league.
Yeah.
I think Rodri, in a year or so, if he comes back, works his way in, he'll still be one of the best.
My thing with
defensive midfielders in
Rodri,
the
though,
league.
is like, did they potentially rush him back, bro? Because
Oh, definitely.
I think they rushed him back at the end of the last season.
Yeah, that's
Then
where
they
I
tried
think
playing in
they
the Club
were.
World Cup.
Club
I
World
thought he
Cup,
was a
yep.
mess at the Club World Cup. I thought it was way too early. And then this season he started, he's looked okay, but now he's injured again. And they keep asking Pep, like, when's he coming back? He's like, he's not going to be available for this game. Maybe. Right now with Rodri, I feel like they just need to sit him and let him recover
Yeah,
at his
come on,
own
completely,
pace. Bro.
yeah,
Obviously, I'm
yeah.
not part of the medical team. I don't know what Rodri's prognosis is, but I
him
feel like
in
right now,
cryo chamber.
bro, you don't want to rush a player like that, bro. You know how important he is to your team. Like, there's no point in getting him back if he's 50%. You know what I mean?
No,
100%.
100%.
Stop huffing and puffing over
Well,
there. Yeah, good to see you.
Because I'm deep in.
Yeah.
These man, like we're giving Arsenal deserve the praises. 110%. They're top of the league. They're
Yeah.
playing amazing football. Whatever they're winning, getting 3 points. But this City, it's like I'm having flashbacks of previous years.
I can't. I'm looking at them very
them.
curiously.
Yeah, no, I can't lie.
I'm looking at them
It's
very
like
curiously.
everyone's noticing,
Bro.
but nobody wants to.
Nobody wants
no one
to-
to speak about it.
Yeah.
Nobody
For
wants
me,
to speak about
again,
it. Yeah,
give me 5-10 more games. I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, yeah,
In
yeah,
5-10 more games, if they're still up there, I'm gonna be like, hey,
Yeah, that's a problem.
yeah, they
But you
fucking up.
laid your bed.
with.
Yeah, you said
Hey.
Arsenal. Yeah,
Hey.
he's right.
No,
he's
I
right.
haven't laid my bed whatsoever.
Yeah,
I said
yeah.
right now, Arsenal.
Tuck yourself in. And get
Congratulations.
comfortable. You made your bed.
You made your bed.
You made your bed.
You did make it.
Who's your bed? Where are you laying your bed?
Arsenal winning the league.
Then that's that. Who's winning it?
That could have cared less. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter at that point now. After that point,
betting on black,
I
you're
just
just
know.
not betting on red.
Yeah, that's all
I
it
hear
is.
it.
Well,
I
okay,
hear
I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you a chance.
Yeah.
What do you think?
No, at the moment, I still don't. I wouldn't say any team is guaranteed going to win the league.
Yeah.
Right now, if you ask me who do I think looks the strongest, I would say Arsenal.
well, I'll tell
but
you that.
I
I'll
think
tell you that as
it's
well.
too early for anybody. But I think Liverpool. We're a few more games of this shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm ready to jump.
But
up.
my statement is, I think Arsenal are the probably the strongest.
you're
team,
saying Arsenal will not
best
win the league?
squad, the strongest team, right? Currently, still not gonna win the league.
You see, that's crazy. How can you say they're not gonna win it? Like,
Because I know them better than they know themselves.
all right, man.
I know that
And I'm
club.
telling
I
you-
know him. I know that man. I know him. Is that video? Kiki Farmer. I know that man. I know him.
So you give City and Liverpool more of a chance than Arsenal.
You
have to, because you give them a 0% chance.
I give them more chances. But right now, if you said to me, give me a percent, like who
Well,
would...
bro, don't say that. You gave Arsenal a 0% chance. You said they will not win the league.
They won't win the league.
So 0%.
All right, let's say then it's 0%. Listen. I lay my bet. You gotta lay your bet too.
I don't have to lay anything, bro.
Yeah,
I'm,
yourself in, bro.
I'm halfway in bed, bro. I'm sitting on the edge right now.
Listen, you know what it is with Lee? There's one season where he's like,
Oh, I was convinced. Yeah,
he was convinced. You know what he said?
I
He said to me, like, genuinely, like, off camera, he actually sat me down. He said, bro, like, genuinely, like, you actually think Arsenal not gonna
22-23, bro.
Yeah,
They were like 50 points after halfway. I was like,
he sat me down, bro. He's
I
genuinely like,
remember.
bro, like, what's your beef with them?
He's
like,
getting
he's
Arsenal
like, bro,
fan
do you remember that?
accusations.
Do you remember that? He sat me down, and I said, bro, you don't know them the way I know them. Trust me, bro. He came back to me, shook my hand. He's like, Fairs. You told me.
Fair.
I'm doing that again.
But I think this year might be different.
No,
bro, I'm not gonna
man.
lie.
You're gonna come back to me and shake my hand.
I think it's the opposition as well too. I'm just not looking at a team yet where I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh, this is like.
Yeah.
Is it Liverpool last season? Arsenal was like, nah, they don't got it like
Yeah.
Liverpool do.
Just quickly back on the City game, I want to wrap up on Donnarumma.
Sure.
Since he joined Man City, they're undefeated. You kind of had a lot of big question marks when he was joining in terms of stylistically, how is he going to fit? What is he going to be like in the English league? What have you made of him so far? And are you
I
impressed?
think he's been good. I think at times, like some people think I have a Donnarumma agenda. I'm not his biggest fan, but that's also because I just don't think he's like. I think he had an amazing season last year. I think he's a good goalkeeper. He's a top goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I don't think though so far he's really shown me anything that I didn't know he was. I don't think he's had any amazing saves personally. I think he's largely dealt with everything he has to, which is more than Ederson was doing, to be fair. But at the moment, I don't really look at Donnarumma and say, wow, he has been a revelation. I just think he's been good for them, to be honest with you. And I know it kind of contradicts because I'm looking at Lemons, but that's the standard, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Donnarumma's been good, right? That's all you can
Also,
ask.
I don't think he's expected to do a role that people would assume when he first joined. I don't think he's actually expected to do
To be honest,
this.
this week, City's
Yeah.
best defender was Beto. If we're being honest. Beto missed 2 chances.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
has to score, bro.
one at the
The
back.
first
Oh,
one though
so
was
bad.
hard. I think
Hey.
the first one he had to really stretch for that.
Good
though.
center forward is getting there, bro. Mateta's
Yeah,
getting
true.
there.
I get it. You got
You saw my video the other day when I said Mateta top 5.
Yeah, I agree.
And they laughed at me, and then look at the hat trick on the weekend.
bro.
Faisal was
Bro,
laughing at me.
You know
Who was I saying all summer?
Mateta.
Who was I saying last season?
Mateta.
I was saying Mateta, bro. I said it for a reason, bro. Like, for me, that's my type of striker.
Faisal wasn't
That's
vibing
my
with
type
Mateta
of.
top 5.
Hat trick
he's
this week as
playing
well.
decent.
Ellie Krupi, they were going ban for ban. That was
You know
great.
what
Yeah,
I
as
like
well.
though? Voltemada.
Voltemada,
He
though.
looks like a problem.
He looks like a problem still.
I remember when we were doing the predictions.
Yeah.
I mentioned him as, hey, Newcastle, new signs. And
Yeah.
he went, man, this Voltemada dude, man.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not
I said
sure,
that. I said he had the coolest name in football.
I know.
Hey, he's lying.
I'm not
He's lying.
about Stuttgart dude, though.
He's lying. He's lying. He's lying. He's lying.
Hold on, hold on.
Hold on, he wants to Hold on, he never wants Voltemada to take his life at Stuttgart. Now all of a sudden he's a fan.
Because I remember, I
Let me
was
guess,
like,
FM.
yo,
FM.
not even FM. I said, I've only seen like the compilations.
clips, yeah,
and I
yeah.
said, hey, kind of reminds me of Camilo, you know?
Camilo.
Restrepo.
Oh,
I was like,
Restrepo, yeah.
the way they, the little ankles,
yeah.
the way they move. The way they move.
Shut up, man.
I was like, yo,
Camilo who plays defense for us, bro.
I said on Rory's channel, I think he would do well.
Nah,
I said
he
that.
will.
Rory's thinking
He will.
He's,
He looks good. Nah, he looks
A
good.
couple of
good. He looks
interesting
good.
players in the Premier League.
early though.
Let's-
It's still early though. We
yeah.
need to be careful.
You know who else actually? This is actually a good question.
Yeah.
Speaking of these players, because I feel sorry. I was about to say for Iliman Ndiaye at Everton. I feel like he is the man. I know everybody talks about Jack Grealish and Dewsbury Hall,
Ndiaye's
but
different, bro.
Ndiaye is almost like the gem in that team.
You know, I just learned his
He's-
nickname recently. Skillerman.
Skiller man. Oh.
No, that's
yeah.
a crazy nickname. Skillerman and Jay.
That's good. That's crazy.
Mate, it fits well. Fits well. But I remember we used to have this conversation when Zaha was in the league.
Yeah.
Is he the best player outside of the traditional top six? 7, including Newcastle.
You got
if you like.
Semenyo, you got Mateta right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a lot of players.
I think he's on their level though right now.
Is
man.
he? But where is he? Maybe in that ballpark. And who are some of the names? Semenyo, you've mentioned.
Semenyo,
Mateta.
Mateta for sure.
Yeah.
I always said Newcastle. We're not including them.
Newcastle not included.
No
I mean,
clues.
then
Newcastle.
Rogers is up there for me. I
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
like
Rogers there. Yeah, Rogers is up there. You know who's gonna creep up soon? Yeremy Pino, man.
Yeremy Pino.
You
Your
moved.
fan.
He's gonna move.
moved.
Yeah, he's gonna creep up soon. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I mean, Xhaka. You have to say Xhaka is one of the
Xhaka,
best players
yeah.
outside of the top 6.
Um,
I'm just looking at the
I'm
clubs
trying
right
to
now.
think though.
Mitoma, you like Mitoma, right?
Mitoma, yes,
You like
yeah,
Mitoma a lot.
Mitoma.
For me, Njai is he can chat with all these guys
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Baleba?
Honestly, Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
feel like
Baleba
Leba,
top player.
Wharton.
Wharton.
This season-
Wharton for me, I think
Wharton
Wharton might be the best
might be
player
the
outside the
one.
top 6.
He
Yeah,
might be
yeah.
the one for
He's
me.
one of those players I think you could get into any team. Like,
But then
honestly.
also not even further. I know they're in a slump right now.
You're gonna say Elliot Anderson?
Morgan Gibbs White as well
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, but
okay,
I think
okay.
Wharton is the best player outside the
Yeah.
top 6.
Yeah.
I
I
personally
agree.
think so.
for sure.
Let's move into rest of the world now. Done with the Premier League business. Let's talk about some European games. And we are going to talk about the Clasico. Yeah.
What was that?
Das wunderbar.
He did that well. I got like, yeah. He got it right. That accent was good. That was good.
He tried to get onto you for the French.
Couldn't.
I know what accent is this. Without even.
No, that was a good. That was good.
Can you say
I
Niklas
can't lie.
Voltemada?
Niklas Vultmada.
Nah, that was
Ja.
Voltemada.
Drei. Wow, Bayern Munich 2. Sorry.
There's a whole country that's so offended by the way you're talking right now, bro. You were spitting on
Hey, they were on you. They were on your ass on Twitter, though. They were on you.
For this actual game as well.
The language barrier is real. The language barrier is real.
Elise is a joke.
You think it's a joke?
You think it's a
You
joke?
think Olise is a joke?
If you don't like.
If you don't like.
Bro, I've never in my life been cussed out by fans when I'm praising them. It's the first time. Bro,
I've never heard translate tweets so many times.
I was over tears. They were cussing his ass, you know.
some guy does.
What he said was Elise is a joke, yeah. And then the German fan said, "Speak now." Because
Talk now. I was like, cold? I'm a fan.
You remember that video? Your mom don't like you.
Yeah.
And the guy that flat kicked on his chest.
What did I just say? I literally said this 2 minutes.
What did you say?
If you don't like.
This is why you have to engage brain on the
Wait,
pod.
what did you say?
If you don't like,
What is it?
that's
If you
the
don't
whole.
like, that's where it come from.
Okay, yeah.
Listen, it's
Cool. He said it once. He didn't repeat it. That's why.
Second best Fuad.
He didn't make it.
I'm with you, man. Today,
I told man. I told man.
No, you didn't make it easy. You didn't make it easy.
Your brain is still on the first segment. That's the problem.
He has
He's
no.
something with Maguire.
And Burma, he still on that Burma goal.
No,
He still on that Burma goal.
the Maguire thing threw me off, bro. I can't believe it. Man said, so he's gonna come out on FC26 Ultimate Team. It's gonna be gold pack, all of that. That's what you're basically saying to me.
No, I'm not saying that.
He did.
Do you know who really does need? Who needs a special FIFA pack?
Yeah.
Like not even them gold packs. Them blue shot. What's the Christmas drop they do?
Yeah.
Harry Kane.
Don't talk about EAFC, man. That's not
Hey,
you,
hey,
bro.
hey, hey.
I saw this
That's
guy
all
play.
here can still
This
get
is-
it.
I saw him playing FIFA one time. He uses the analog sticks to move his players, bro.
What was that? What was that?
Not the analog sticks. He uses the
arrows.
the arrows.
Nah, that's
Oh, you
too.
man don't use directions.
No, bro.
Yeah, we're not 40 years old, bro.
Nobody used that since 2006 PES, bro. There you go. See, that's why
Real
you're
games.
That's why you're still
real
doing that.
console.
That's why you're still doing
This
that.
is what birthed all you young bloods.
Yeah.
This is what you
When
grew
a-
up
when a-
on.
when a
But
old
you
head
haven't
speaks.
adapted. You failed to adapt.
When
That's the
when
problem.
an old head speaks.
I still actually switched the controls pads to the old ones as well.
Honestly, bro.
But let's talk about
He
this
was
game.
back in Stone Ages, bro, using the rocks. you know?
Sorry, it's getting to that stage of the pod. European football, guys. I want to talk about Harry Kane.
Yes.
I genuinely do.
Yes.
I want to talk about Michael Elise.
Of course you do.
I feel like we are the Elise fan club, actually.
Apparently not.
Come on, man.
Am I not in it?
Are you? To be fair, no, I see him running a lot of
I love Elise, man.
alongside. Anytime I tweet about
Brother,
Elise,
I'm more
I
brother.
look on the time, I'm like,
I'm more Burma.
Elise is my guy.
I'm more
right here.
Burma. I'm more Burma.
but these. Yo, please bear with us. The pod's
so
coming to an end.
Yeah, late night, guys. It's like 2 a.m. right
It's
now.
like 2 a.m. right now.
That is.
We're getting this out for you lot no matter what. But Harry Kane scores again. He's now scored 400 club career goals in his game. 208 goals for Tottenham, of course, but 104 in 107 games, plus 29 assists. Bro, this is just... I know we talk about how easy the Bundesliga is, but he's making it look a level even easier. But then you've got Musiala, who's obviously massive out injury this year. I felt like there was going to be that extra bit of burden on Elise. And in that game, I felt like he was running the show now. Every time he got the ball, he was a one-man career machine. Gets the winner in the end, and in the most un-Elise-like fashion as well. And he celebrates it for once, which I was like...
He's not even just celebration. He's crazy. I was like, wow. I saw him lift the Bundesliga title last year. He's like, okay, here you go.
Doing Mr. Aura all the time, but this was the one time he let it off. But
The media's goal.
yeah,
It's true, honestly.
With the media's goal, though.
I've seen Olise banging a free
it's
kick.
crazy,
I've
bro.
seen Olise banging a free
The
kick from 40
media's-
yards out against
bro.
us, and just like,
It just turned around and then
and then he, last, yeah, I
he
was like,
slid. Basically, it was a slide tackle.
no,
It was a slide
literally.
tackle.
Joe Bellingham, unfortunately,
It's crazy, bro.
on the end of
Slide
that as
tackle and he
well.
celebrate like that.
Yeah,
Joe
but-
Bellingham
but-
going through a rough period
Yeah.
at Dortmund in this. Not quite going how Jude obviously
I heard
walked into a dreamland.
They banned
over
his
there.
dad and that.
Well,
Wallah.
apparently there's issues
And they
going
broke
on
up.
behind the
Him and his
scenes.
Margin and dad broke
I
up.
don't know exactly.
Nah, I'm hearing a mad thing, fam.
They banned his dad.
They said,
They
yeah.
banned him from the change room because they stormed into the change room one time to confront the manager. 'cause
They
he
said,
subbed
yeah,
him off
bless you can never
Insane.
come
half
to
time.
the-
Yeah.
That's
so-
crazy, by the way.
It's crazy,
yeah.
which is crazy. I can't lie. It's mad. But
That's way overstepping your
yeah,
boundary.
so-
Nah, yo,
On
Kane,
Harry
you gotta
Kane,
talk about Kane, bro.
yeah.
Honestly, I watched this game. I didn't watch the Arsenal game.
But same.
Yo, this guy, bro.
He wasn't even playing up front.
Bro, he was playing as like a 10 behind Jackson.
8,
Yeah.
10.
Bro, this guy in his,
Everywhere
own,
in
in his
midfield.
own box is winning headers. He's slide tackling guys, last minute clearances. Honestly, he came out and said that might be the best game I've ever played in my life, and I actually agree. Like, there's been games where he scored 4 goals, hat tricks, winners, but bro, this game, that's like,
winners.
Huh?
Man, he
hasn't scored winners in games.
No, just go on.
Yo.
Go on.
He has scored winners in
it's
games.
Cool, cool.
D-ban.
It's cool.
yeah,
No,
you're
no,
hating,
you
bro.
give me the props for
Restraint.
it.
You're
No, no,
hating,
no.
bro. He has
Restraint.
scored match winners, bro.
Listen,
Restraint.
America, Mexico, Canada.
Show
That's
restraint.
all I care about. Yeah, Mexico, America, Canada.
We don't care
That's
about
all
that.
that's all I care about.
We're talking about Kane right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying.
Continue.
Put it out there.
Listen,
Nah, that's like
go
the-
where
the
English flag
perfect-
in London streets.
Well, me.
Go see what they do to you.
Me. Where in London? What'd you say?
Yeah, go where English
Go
flag in London
Essex and
streets.
them things there.
Go there. Let me see what they do to you.
I'm comfy in my ends. I'm comfy. I'm comfy in my ends, man.
Don't do that outside Wembley.
I'm comfy in my
Bro
ends.
thinks everywhere's Wembley. Leave your ends.
I'm comfy in my ends, bro. I'm comfy
That's
in
the
your
whole point.
I'm
Leave
comfy-
your ends.
I'm comfy in your ends as well. I'm comfy in your ends. Hey, I'm gonna be comfy in your ends soon as well. Don't New Jersey, you be there.
You're definitely comfy in my ends. I know D-Man is definitely comfy in my ends. Don't worry about that.
I'm gonna fist bump till my all falls off. Gym tan laundry.
Now we're on.
Sorry.
Now we're on.
Harry Kane.
Go back to
Let's see if we allow you in my hands, bro. Let's see if they allow you in my hands, bro.
Hey.
You. I'm gonna make sure personally you don't come through my hands, bro.
Let's
How about that? You can go Mexico and Canada. No, Canada we're not gonna let you in there either, bro. How about that?
Canada is the promised land.
Is it?
You're not wrong.
I need that.
But not Kane, bro. This performance, that's like the perfect encapsulation of a total footballer, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, he did everything that
Yeah.
game. So good.
Honestly, unreal. But walk away 2-1 winners. Dortmund pulling back a late one.
Yeah,
Almost
Bayern
making
looks
it.
strong,
They
man.
actually dominated them completely in the first half, where it almost looked like it was going to be 4 and 5, and then the second half they almost took
Dortmund
the
came
gas
back in,
off.
man.
But
What's your beef,
walk
bro?
away-
You gotta let go of this Kane thing. Look, I'm not he's not my favorite player either. But it's too much, man.
There's too much issue, man.
the
Yeah,
England
no, but it's a
thing-
lot. It's a lot.
Bro, just give it a rest.
But I was there.
If he delivers the next World Cup now,
you don't understand the pain.
No, I get that, but bro,
Don't
like
understand the pain,
everyone
man.
feels for England.
No.
For me,
no, not
aye.
everyone.
Whoa.
I speak for him.
But Sir Bobby.
Speak for
Sir Bobby and then
Sir Bobby lifted the trophy, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's how far
Yeah,
back
yeah,
you're going.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
everyone since then, bro. I can't lie, they're all the same.
He's one of the biggest problems as to why we haven't got a trophy.
You're a fool.
I don't care what
You're a
anyone tells
fool,
me.
man.
I don't care.
This is what-
2018 Euros 2020.
The Golden Boot 2018.
We'll go to Boo. Oh, because he scored 6 goals against Barbados.
Anyway, next game. Barcelona 2. Girona 1.
You know, he's feasting this World Cup, huh? 48
he
teams
better,
now.
He better do.
Cape Verde.
He
Cape
better.
Verde. Kane might score
I
40.
expect.
I
I
must.
expect.
He must.
When you're scoring like the way you're scoring now, I dare you to not carry
Miroslav-
that form into the World Cup.
Miroslav
Please.
closer.
Huh?
Coming.
He better do.
Come in for what? Not the record, I hope. What the hell? That's Mbappe's.
So,
that's like Kane.
the last minute
I'm
win.
saying, the amount of teams that are in the World Cup now, bro. Like anybody is qualified. So I mean, you guys damn near qualified, bro.
Yeah.
If you don't qualify for the World Cup these days, it's
We were
long.
like bottom of the table.
Wait, how close were you?
We were bottom of the table.
guys were
bro.
Closer than you guys.
man.
Yeah, but we didn't enter.
Jokers.
Yeah. You know why about you? I don't really.
Why? Explain. Go on. Explain.
point is-
Let's hear your racist point. Go on. No. That's what you put it. Let's hear your racist point.
It's not racist, though. This is documented information.
Look,
So
go
what
on,
I
go on,
say to
go
you
on.
and what I'm saying is what I think.
Yo, by the way,
Big
big up for the game.
Yeah, big up. Big up. Yeah,
Your joke ass thought that you were gonna stop us from qualifying.
I hoped. But we'll support you.
Abdullah. Get out of here, man. Better luck next time.
He was waiting for that, you know. He was waiting to get that out, you know. No, I hear it. Listen,
Good flogging.
it was full of for the moment.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. It's not personal. It's just business.
Let's move to La Liga because we've got El Clasico next week, funnily enough. So can't wait to hear what Faisal's got to say. But let's have a look at this week. Barcelona snatched it late versus Girona. Araujo coming up big there. And Mbappe keeping up the good form this season. Coming up against 9 men. Of course, Neon getting a hilarious red card after coming on after 2 seconds. But what do we make kind of the feeling going into that game? Because table's still looking pretty tight.
It is tight up there, right?
You know what I mean?
I'm a little worried for Barcelona, man. Last
24
year,
points for Madrid, 22 for Barca.
Yeah. But I don't think it tells the full story. I mean, Real Madrid have not been perfect this season. I think they're definitely... They're still getting accustomed to Xabi Alonso, the new play. Mbappe started the season unbelievably.
Yeah.
But last year, Barcelona, I think they beat Real Madrid, 4 times? And it was like all convincing manners, right? This year, I look at that fixture, I don't feel comfortable for Barcelona. I don't think they've been entirely convincing this season. And the thing with them as well, too, they have a lot of big injuries, bro, going into that game. They're missing a lot of big players. And I look at the way their high line is being exposed compared to like the levels it was last season. And I look at the form Mbappe is going into in this game. Bro, if they get it wrong this game, Mbappe will punish them, bro.
Yeah.
That high line will get cooked. So I'm nervous for Barcelona. I mean, it's a El Clasico. Anything can happen, but I think Real Madrid going into that game the
Just
favorites,
looking
man.
at some of their injuries. Dani Olmo, obviously yourself, Gavi, Ter Stegen, Rafinha, and Lewandowski. Huge.
Is John
misses
Garcia
there.
back?
No. If they said 50-50,
No,
right?
John Garcia as well, actually, yeah.
Yeah, so he's out.
Those are big absentees, bro,
That is
honestly.
actually a huge chunk.
Yeah,
and
man. So
Do you remember the first game last season?
They won 4-0.
Yeah, last game. And do you remember early in the first half when Mbappe kept going in behind, but they kept catching him offside? He was offside like 9 times in that game.
Yeah.
That's going to be a problem for Barcelona this time.
Of course,
man.
bro.
Like you
Of
see-
course.
like
I mean,
were
you
saying,
look
I
at
think
even
it's,
that was the first game throughout the season, though.
Yeah.
Mbappe scored a hat trick against them in one game.
Yeah.
He scored 2, I think, in another. Like, you start figuring it out,
right
bro.
out, yeah,
and I'm telling
yeah.
you right now, the form that he's in and the way Barca are getting picked apart with that high line,
Yeah.
bro. Give it the wrong day, he might go crazy on
Yeah,
them. I'm
yeah.
worried for them. I'm worried.
If we had to go predictions, quickly round the table.
Madrid.
I'm going to say Madrid. And I think Madrid will do it convincingly as well. Yeah,
Madrid are at home, to be fair.
yeah.
So,
I think
who is it?
convincingly.
Madrid, but it's techie because I don't want them to win.
Yeah, same.
if they
I don't
do-
want them to win as well. I can't lie.
It becomes a
We
runaway.
got them in the champs as well, so I don't want them to have that
I mean, it's
extra
group stage, though,
motivation.
isn't it? It's group stage.
To have that, but still,
Didn't they bust you last year?
because
as
of
well?
what they've done to us
no, they beat.
previously, what they've done to us.
they got
Arsenal,
first, yeah.
Arsenal knocked them out. But what they've done to us in this whole Champions League thing, it's just I don't care if it's group stages, bro. We need to,
You need something.
and because of the whole Trent situation.
You want to know actually a fun fact from the Barca game? Goals this season: Araujo, 2. Alexander Isak, 0.
Harry Maguire, 1. Vert, Isak, Salah combined at Anfield, 1.
You know what's crazy as well too? John Garcia has completed more dribbles this year than Salah.
They just overlooked that stat.
Liban, you overlooked mine. John Garcia has completed more dribbles this season than Salah.
Crazy.
John Garcia, the goalkeeper for Barca.
This is Salah disrespect.
Mercer's got more goals at Anfield than Isak.
Oh no.
So well, that's true.